Does anybody have a cool backstory sequence they want to share? Otherwise, we got a factspiration question this morning. If you do, roll a d20 in the chat so we know your intentions. Or just say that you have one. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? No? Factspiration this morning? Okay, we'll do a factspiration. All right.
I thought I had one, but after reflecting on your previous advice, I realized it's not quite short enough.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, you gotta really, like, milk them, you know? Like, be like an anime writer. Give us, like, one sentence of progress in the story per episode. All right. When you look at the person you are right now, what are you the proudest of? And I want to remind you that this is your character, so you don't have to do this IRL. This is just for your character. All right. When you look at the person you are right now, what are you the proudest of? So that's our question. If anybody would like to give me a recap of what happened last week for a third hero point and a third hero point card, please roll into chat. Oh. All right, got an 11 from Bellinora. Going once. I go twice. Oh. Okay, we got an 11 from Bellinora. Going once. Going twice. Oh, did you roll? Oh, I didn't even see it. Okay.
Yeah. So don't even worry. Don't even worry.
Fair enough. All right.
I hit it on all those other ones. All right.
All right, Bellinora, you're around here somewhere. There we go. What happened last time?
Okay, the session began with the reunion of Sydney and Vulture. We got context for the current state of affairs with Muglin, which are abysmal. We learned some interesting and kind of unsettling things about Vulture's past. Apparently he's full of meaty bits that smell like shrimp. I'm uncertain what this means, but Stack and Discretion described that to me. Back in the cockpit, I was pining over Vashon when suddenly a bomb went off in the kitchen. This caused Vashon to almost be sucked out of the window, but rather he grabbed onto the altitude controls, causing the ship to plummet. I was able to construct a rope for him to grab onto, and when he came back in, we were able to get things under control. Fortunately, the rest of the group, which was dealing with the bomb, was able to put out the fire, and Stack the Deck managed to stop the resulting gravity well that would have otherwise destroyed the ship. At this point, the captain had had enough and gathered everyone in the one room for questioning. Detective Discretion went about questioning everyone, uncovering to our surprise that the less wholesome married couple that was not Rickard and Maggie was in fact a brother-sister duo that was working with Muglin, but perhaps to other ends, not necessarily our saboteurs. But then it was later revealed that it was in fact Lucky Lanks, the boy-kid gopher assistant of the airship, who turned out to be the illegitimate son of Ambrose Muglin, and that he was helping him to try to impress him and rebuild their relationship. After finding out that he was the saboteur, Ketrin discerned that there was something else going on, because he looked pretty sick, and then we found out that he had a timed bomb up his ass, and then we had to engage in a skill challenge to remove and disarm it. Once that was complete, it was pretty smooth sailing onto Cloudreaver Keep, and we were able to dock for repairs. We sold the bomb to Rickard and Maggie for 500 gold, which has offered us the opportunity to restock our supplies before carrying on the second leg of our journey deeper into the Mana Waste, where we will seek out Casawana and unravel the mystery behind this holy site of Bry. Full stop.
Excellent. Wonderful. Take your third hero point and your third hero card draw. Oh, all right. So, if anybody would like to answer the question for a D3 that could be added to any D20 check, except a misfortune one, go ahead and roll it into. Go ahead and roll in the chat. Love to find out what you're the proudest of. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Nobody? Okay, we'll just play. We'll just play some Pathfinder. It's all right.
Showing up, Gret Boons.
I thought about answering, but I don't really have much of a.
I don't have a good answer.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Feels like we need to work on self-esteem. All right, Bellinor, what are you the most proud of?
I'd say that Bellinor is the most proud of the fact that after 10 years, she has basically made it on her own here in Alkenstar as a young woman.
Man. Mary Tyler Moore vibes, big time. All right, nice.
Making it in a male-dominated culture.
All right, hell yeah. As a Nick at Night kid, that's definitely why I am so intimately familiar with all old-timey shows. No other reason. Definitely feeling that Mary Tyler Moore vibe. You're making it happen. All right, excellent. Phoebe will continue to provide her number one benefit, which is putting factspirations into chat, so you can exemplary effect them onto yourselves. Okay. With all of that settled, you guys did acquire your first B team member. Everybody has access to that B team document, I assume.
Now?
The B team document for Pathfinder? No? Okay.
Is it in the journal entries?
Nope. It's just here. It's a link to it.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Now this might give you spoilers about some of the B team members that you have or have not recruited. But basically, those were my test subjects that I was working on to come up with B team abilities. But Sid should be in there somewhere. Yeah, she's down at the bottom. She doesn't have a cool eyeball thing though. I will add that real quick. There you go. I don't know. It's stylish, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Eyeballs. Okay. Yeah, so Sid, have we even gone over this stuff yet? I don't know if we've gone over this.
I don't think we have.
Alright, I exist in many worlds, I'm sorry. B-Team Companion System. During your adventure, you will find and recruit many allies. NPCs can be an amazing storytelling device to keep the party focused, immersed, and involved. However, the tight math of Pathfinder 2e can make adding allies to combat trivial, deadly, unbalanced, and or cumbersome. It can also dilute the focus of the PCs as the hero and main characters and make combat take too long. The B-Team system is designed to allow the party to travel with NPC companions and have those companions be present during fights without those NPCs stealing the show or getting themselves killed. Quick aside, I know I said no Final Fantasy VII talk or spoilers, but I am going to tell you this. In the game, you can have 3 active characters at a time, but all of the characters travel together, and here's what's fucking cool. In the background, the 2 characters that you don't currently have selected pretend to fight alongside you. So there's a man with a gun, and he shoot his gun. Pew, 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 pew. It doesn't do any damage to the guy you're fighting, but you feel like it does, right? Because he's like a part of the fight, even though he's not a part of the fight. It's maybe the best way for me to describe how the B team, works, right? They're present so that you know they're there and you feel like they're there and you feel like they haven't left, but you're not overwhelmed by having to control and deal with all of those different characters at the same time. It's very, very cool. So maybe the best part of the game. No, I'm not gonna say that. But it was really good. It was very good. So that's an example. An earlier example would be Final Fantasy X, where you could actively swap out your party members. That was the cool mechanic of that game. And it was implied that the people that were not actively being controlled were in the background, giving support, watching out for more monsters, fighting ads, that kind of thing. If you are familiar with any of my 5e games, we have been using the B-Team system for years, but I finally got it working for Pathfinder, and the other group's been using it for about 4 or 5 weeks now, and they like it. They're enjoying it. So, all right. So passive companions, aka B-Team, you can slot one B-Team member per PC. Typically this means your party of 5 heroes can be accompanied by a second party of 5 characters who are also adventuring and helping out just off-screen, doing less interesting and impactful things. B-Team members cannot be targeted during combat or exploration. They are just present, but also just off-screen. Obviously there will be exceptions to this, like if one of your B-Team members is there's a side quest that specifically involves them and they might be activated or they might be brought into a fight or a scene. but for the most part, they are safe. B team members are available for roleplay, plot, and lore drops, and to assist with their areas of specialization and story arc. This does not mean that they can carry your things. It does not mean that they can do your crafting and repairs for you. They can only do the things that are listed in their card, essentially, for when they are slotted as the B team. If you push for them to do more than they're supposed to do, they will get dragged off the B team and then rolled into initiative, and then their lives become endangered and all that kind of stuff. All right, so to use a B team member's activated ability or have them activate a basic B team ability, a PC must spend the appropriate action economy. Any PC can spend action economy to activate any slotted B team member, so you can't be calling dibs on B team members. They are a communal asset. Once activated, a B team member must rest for 10 minutes before using an activated ability again. I'm not 100% sold on this because I feel like every 10 minutes is quite a bit. I tried to base it on like short rests and focus points and all that. But for now, it's every 10 minutes. This might become like a limited uses per day instead of a 10 minutes thing. We'll have to see. Unique B team abilities. Every NPC that gets recruited into the B team will be given 2 abilities. A passive ability. This is a scaling bonus the NPC provides during exploration, combat, or always. And an activated ability, an ability that can be activated by any PC for the listed cost. Once a B team member uses an activated ability, it must rest 10 minutes before using an activated ability again. When using an activated ability, treat the activating PC's location as the point of origin of the ability. So Marvel vs. Capcom style, they do a fucking backflip into the fight, stand right next to you, do their thing, and then backflip back out of the fight. All right, so every single B team member has access to 4 basic bitch skills that they could do instead of their signature ability. So while each B team member will have their own unique activated ability, any B team member can be activated to perform one of the following basic bitch abilities in place of their signature ability. The first one is a reaction helpful. You are about to make a D20 check. The passive NPC grants you a +1 circumstance bonus to a D20 check you are about to make. This bonus increases to a +2 at level 11. First aid. The passive NPC attempts a DC 15 flat check to stabilize a dying target within 50 feet. You can instead spend 2 Pac-Mans to make the flat check 13 or 3 Pac-Mans to make the flat check 11. So very, very powerful, like first aid thing. Will probably get nerfed after this campaign. Reaction cheap shot. You are dealing damage to one or more targets. The passive NPC increases the damage dealt by an amount equal to half your level. The damage type remains the same. Choose which one to increase if there's multiple damage types. So this does apply to AoE. So if you deal AoE and then you use reaction cheap shot, you essentially get that damage bonus to every target because of the AoE. I will say, I should probably say that it shouldn't apply to splash damage. It means like the direct damage of the attack. Yeah. It hasn't come up yet, but what is what?
Oh, sorry. Would the splash damage also be like, let's say, turn a spell into an AoE spell, like?
Well, splash damage is different than AoE. AoE is like the initial damage that is directly targeting people. Splash is like after effect damage. It's okay. More of like an effect of an attack than the damage from an attack. And then finally, hold still. The passive NPC attempts to help you recover from an ongoing effect. You may make an immediate check to end one ongoing effect. So it doesn't improve your chances. It just gives you another chance to remove an ongoing effect. All right, and then so example would be Sid is a medic, engineer, and gunsmith. Her passive ability is patch things up, provides a +2 circumstance bonus to repair checks. So you don't have to do any funky shit to get a +2 circumstance bonus to repair checks if Sid is on the B team. Her activated ability is the reaction, boost potency, trigger. You roll dice to heal or damage a creature. Effect, you may reroll one of those dice, keeping the new result. You may reroll 2 or more of the dice with this ability, but you then draw a fumble card. That is because thematically, and I don't know if Vulture has told anybody this, but she has clumsy butterfingers.
You don't say. It's not like I was Frankenstein to be brought back to life.
Yeah. So she tried her best, but she's pretty clumsy.
Oh, so I think that's on theme because I think I said that she was in Venture, and they have weird like push yourself mechanics.
Exactly. So, anyways, that's how it works. And then as you recruit more people, they will have their own unique abilities and so on and so forth. All right. Any questions about that? No. All right. Sweet. In that case, we have done the recap. We have done the Faxpiration. We have talked about new mechanics that you have unlocked. I don't have any news about updates. Everything seems to be great. Knock on wood. Well, maybe not. Looks like Doroko is turned off. So hold on a second. I don't know why Doroko keeps turning itself off. Or Dorako. But we'll turn it back on. Alright. Dorako is the thing that makes everything look sexy, and I don't know what keeps toggling it off. I think it's the Alkenstar module itself has like its own graphical overlay, its own UI, and it keeps like turning off Dorako. But Dorako looks way better, and it also gives you the circular status effects, and it's got better readability, I feel, for accessibility and stuff. So anyways, that's probably rebooting everybody's Foundry. Okay. So, while we're waiting for the world to reload, we left off at Cloudreaver Keep. You guys were doing some last-minute shopping. Has all of that been addressed?
I put that on pause, so we're going to the document.
Okay. So let's get that sorted so we can get back to the adventure. And I'll try to grab some musics for you. Ah, here it is. Cloud City. All right. Now, one thing I haven't done mechanically is I haven't built an actor yet for B-team abilities, which would be very, very cool. We're just going to kind of, use them out of the dock for now. But ideally, it'd be pretty cool to have like a single actor that just has all these abilities listed on it. And you could just kind of toggle them on and off as needed. All right, so any questions about fantasy shopping where all your dreams come true? Got a deal for you? Oh, also, I mediated an item transference. So, Bellanora now has the bag of holding. So, Bellanora, you now are responsible for party inventory. That is the burden of having the 750 gold magical item. But you should now be able to live your life because.
Thank you, Stack the Deck. I appreciate it. My
there's
father
other
once
stuff I need
managed
to
the
give you.
party's loot. He did a pretty good job.
Okay. Oh yeah. This I want to point out, this is not about Stack not doing a good job of managing the inventory. Though I may have received some anonymous concern letters about the use of party funds to purchase, what was it, a magical lamp. But that has nothing to do with the transfer. The transfer has to do with someone being so small and physically frail that they cannot carry the bombs they make every day.
It's tough. It's a tough life to be Bellanora.
So I'm just amazed that the game was like, hey, you made a physically frail character. Here's what you ordered. Have fun. Yeah, like it's kind of nuts. I can't stress enough. Heavy hauler feat is so good. Like, it's so good, but apparently now, I guess in revised, it requires the athletics feat. Maybe it always required it.
Yeah.
I think you can get it as a background feat when you initially make your character. If you take, there's like 1 or 2 backgrounds that give you heavy hauler, and it's amazing. It's an amazing feat, especially if you're going to be like a character that's not good at carrying things. I think the no, I don't. I want to say everybody took story-based backgrounds in the other game too. But yeah, I think somebody in the other game was really tempted to take it because like 2 extra bulk doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. It makes a big difference. Okay. Whenever you guys are done shopping, the airship will head out. Just let me know. I'm gonna check my internet connection. I may have been disconnected. I can't hear my players. I'm freaking out.
I hear you.
Oh, okay.
Does anyone need anything else before we go? I have like 19 extra gold if anyone needs the last minute thing.
No, I'm just saving all my gold for next level.
I want to make it to next level.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
We're going on a much longer journey into the Mana Waste, and that last one did not go super well.
Well, what I learned on Monday is that good management of hero points is essentially immortality. So just don't get too horny about spending your hero points, and you should be fine.
That might be my weakness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do the recap all the time. I mean, just pretend you don't have a 3rd hero point. Then you always have an extra life. I know. We bougie on this server. That's the problem. Like, we got all this fanspo coming in. Back in the day when we weren't cool, like a fanspo was a big deal. Nowadays, I mean, they're still a big deal. Don't get me wrong. But nowadays, feels like we got fanspo on tap, which is kind of nice. But it's definitely not as stress as it used to be, and that's okay too. All right, if in that case, I'm going to close out Cloudreaver Keep and get you guys back on the road to adventure, which is in the sky roads. No, you still had something? No. Have you got something? Also, I was just going to check in. Scarlet, are you there? I haven't heard Scarlet all morning. Are you live?
I'm so sleepy, but
okay.
I'm present.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Yeah, I heard someone stayed up till 1:30 in the morning playing Unicorn Overlord, and then their ADHD woke them up at 6:30 in the morning to play more Unicorn Overlord, and yeah, that's irresponsible. Just want to point that out. You need more sleep. Whichever one of you did that.
Man, I wish I could.
Take better care of it. It's so good. It's so good. So good. Oh my god. I can't get over how good it is.
Is it so like I played the demo. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to derail this, but I played the demo and I read a review of it. Is the story good? Like cuz that's what I care about. Is the story decent?
I think the story's good.
It's a fair
so the company
fantasy, honestly, but
the company is called Vanillaware. I was telling my kid this. The company is called Vanillaware. The people that really made it, like Atlas published it, but Vanillaware did all the heavy lifting. And like, it ain't called Vanilla for nothing. Like this is making me excited about running like Kobold King because in Kingmaker because like it's so classic fantasy. Like, the elves still live apart from everyone in Elfland. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're so mysterious because they're, like, elves that live in Elfland. And it's just kind of got that, like, very old-timey, like, fantasy setting. But it also has, like, the modern sensibilities of, like, every other character's, like, a bad bitch, like, female character that's, like, you know, so awesome and so cool your head's spinning with all the cool female characters in the game that you wouldn't have seen in a game set back in the day. And then it does have a lot of anime shit. You know, the main character's got blue hair, and in his primary love interest, who is his childhood friend, she got big bouncy boobas. But like, it's good. I think that the writing is really good. I think that the story is good. It suffers from like too many characters with not enough development really for any of them. Like, they have like kind of cool stuff that could have been explored but isn't. So if you're only there for the story and not like the delicious, crunchy, like, you know, I'm playing Warhammer Fantasy by myself vibes, then it might not be worth the time. But for me, it's the spiritual successor of perhaps one of my favorite games of all time, which is Tactics Ogre, or Ogre Battle Tactics, and it's just, yeah. So for me, it's like childhood. It's like that scene in Ratatouille where he eats the ratatouille and he's transported back to his childhood and all that. Like, that's how it's been for me. It's been an absolute joy. But I tell people it's the best game for me. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's the best game for everyone, but it's the best game for me. Like, I'm loving it. All right.
Hey,
back on track.
Bella, would you be able to spare that 19
yeah.
gold? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put in the chat. Crash. Would they have this stuff at Cloudreaver?
Okay. Arquebus, yes. Weapon potency rune. Potency, yes. Wait. Weapon potency 1?
Yeah, +1.
Yeah, they would have that because it's within 3 levels of your level.
Yep.
Elemental ammo for sure. Ooze ammo, yep, and life shot, yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Now keep in mind, all them special ammos have like an on switch. You have to.
Yep.
You have to activate. Okay.
Use the interact to load it in.
And life shot, you still have to shoot your friend to get it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is for dire situations that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Okay. Great.
So you said you're good on that 19 gold, right, Bella?
Yeah, I'll delete from my sheet right now.
Actually, no, I'll take 15 if that's.
All right. Absolutely. Whatever you need.
I'm not gonna steal everything.
We you know, if we die in the mana waste, we can't spend it later.
That is true.
Okay. We'll look at this airship dock one more time by Tom Cardos. It's beautiful. Airship by Zapiku. I don't know why I bothered to prep this map because there isn't any encounter here. But I was like, oh man, this is like perfect for Cloudreaver Keep. And then I had it on my prep list, and I was like, why is this on my prep list? But I did it anyways. So there you are. I guess there could have been, like, if you hadn't figured out there was a bomb upside Lucky Lanks, like maybe it would have blown up like in the middle of the Cloudreaver Keep. That would have been kind of cool.
Ooh, that would have been
Yeah.
What is today's date?
See, I'm gonna hand out some dailies.
Today's date? IRL or in game?
In game, yeah. In game.
Okay. It is. Well, you guys are gonna sleep because you're staying overnight, so it would actually be the 20th.
Okay.
Discretion incoming.
What's this expression here?
Oh.
No, I never heard back from him, so I will try to NPC discretion. I did a pretty good job with stacks, so, you know, get ready for the best session of discretion's life, I guess. Yeah. All right. And Katrin, leaving this place, I don't think you would need to disguise yourself anymore.
Sweet. I love it.
Yeah. Everyone's well aware of what happened. And Jeremy died before he learned your secret. So
he died happy. Quick question for Asuvu. Asuvu said that they were coming specifically to Cloudreaver Keep because they thought Castlevania was here. Did they actually think that they're here, or was that just to get to the location?
Well, they did some snooping, and now they have a reason to believe that you guys know where he is, so they want to go with you guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll assume that the airship is all fixed up. And swap out the crew as appropriate. Now that Maggie and Rickard are not there, you guys can have access to their room. They had a really nice room.
Might need to be cleaned first.
Well, I mean, that's, you guys have been in town, so it's all good. Yes, they're passionate, 50-year-old lovemaking needs to be dealt with. All right, everyone will be healed up. And
on the ceiling.
on the ceiling. And I think we're good to go. Where are my Gerblins at? Gerblins? Ah, there they are. All right, tending to the engines, as they should. Okay, let's head back to the airship then. All right.
Would our one night of downtime have been enough to fix Stu, or is that going to be a longer-term project?
That's a great question. Let's see. If that's what you spent the night doing, yeah, go ahead and give me a repair check.
Is that just crafting, or is there a special macro for that?
I think there is technically a thing for repair.
Oh, it's asking me to drag the item to it, though.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, just give me a crafting. You can have +2 circumstance because Sid would help you if you accepted the help.
Of course, I love this intellectual equal that I have available to me. So that'd be a 24.
So a 24 on such a simple creature as Stu would be enough to get Stu back up and running.
Right.
Okay. All right. All right, and then I'll change out the music, and you guys can sail around for a bit. That'll be nice.
So where we are right now is the dawn of a new day.
Yes, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. You guys have left Cloudreaver Keep, and you're going out for adventure. Everything's gonna go great. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Can't hear my keyboard right now, but I'm pressing exit out.
Sometimes I can hear your keyboard exit out, but yeah, I got you.
Oh, that's not my keyboard, the one you hear.
Sometimes I hear some furious typing.
Yeah,
I'm like, dang.
That's not mine.
I know when things are getting intense, because that's when I start to hear the keys like just clacking as people are like, I'm gonna look this up. I'm just like, uh-oh. All right, let's see. Airship Adventures sounds good. All right, so you guys set sail through the skies, heading to your destination. Those mysterious coordinates that were listed in that magic tech Bible. As you guys are fantasy. As you guys are sailing about, you wait, butt cheeks clenched, for the next disaster to happen.
Can I do something before the next disaster?
Sure. What do you guys want to do?
At the beginning of the day, I would seek out Ketrin, and I would have a plate of waffles that I would share with her.
Oh, cooperative waffles. This is a real item.
Yes, it is.
Flash cooked on a waffle iron and drizzled with alchemical syrups and compound butter, cooperative waffles bolster the supportive spirit of those who share the batch. You can split the waffles with one other creature. After you both eat half of the waffles to activate them, when one of you uses Follow the Expert to follow the other, the circumstance bonus granted is 1 higher. The benefit of the waffles also applies when one of you successfully aids a skill check the other attempts. The waffles last 24 hours or until you... Okay. This game is very strange. I like it. All right, so Ketrin, do you consent to cooperative waffles greater?
I always consent to waffles.
Okay. Does it apply a buff if you hit the use button?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't see one. So what we'll do is you can just right click and extempore effect. What? Item not found. Boo. Alright, hold on. How dare it. How are we supposed to remember that you guys got waffled up?
I'm gonna remember.
Alright, hold on. Cooperative waffles. Yep, there they are. It's a real piece of equipment. Alright, I'm gonna hit start. And then, is there anything on here that says, like, activating them? Nope. Weird. Okay.
I guess I have 2 of these. I don't know what I'm going to do with 2, but for now that's all.
Couldn't 2 other people split those waffles?
I guess so. I could give them to other people if they want to. I could probably no. I can only benefit from 1 at a time. But yeah. If someone else wants them, happy to give them some waffles.
Okay. The 2 of you want to share waffles? Stack and Vulture.
You don't need to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll stuff it in my face, but
Okay. Can you eat? I mean, mechanically,
I know that I don't.
You can drink. You could drink potions and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. So you have enough organic compound in there that it,
Yeah.
Technically, you are more like, don't tell any of the skeletons on our server, but you're more alive than a skeleton. You know what I'm saying?
I'm superior in every way. Don't tell someone that. Yeah, I don't need. It just says I don't need to, but I guess I can just to mimic.
Okay. And to gain waffle powers.
Yes.
All right. Excellent. With your waffle powers activated, let's see what happens today. Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I
all right.
Drag this onto my token,
or we weren't able to get it to work, so.
Oh yeah, no, clicking the button, nothing happened.
Yeah. It seems that waffles made it through the quality control process.
I will give myself a orange dot for 0.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Cloudreaver Keep. Cold light of dawn creeps into the keep. They arrive. Blah blah blah. Stay there for the night. Before leaving Cloudreaver Keep, Winslow checks out the fortress's forecasters. Oh, she probably doesn't want to share this information with anybody. Okay. Cool. All right. So the day goes by without issue. Is there anything anybody wants to highlight that may or may not have transpired, or do you just enjoy one day without bullshit?
Vulture would, I guess, seek out Subu. Just, I don't know if it's worth playing out or anything like that, but mostly just to try and get a better understanding, because they said that they seem to have admired Castellana, but like, what did he actually do specifically that prompted this kind of affection? Like this,
okay,
it seems a bit much to go into the mana ways to chase after someone you love. Maybe it's because Robot is not in love.
Okay.
But yeah, he's trying to process that.
Okay, so you want to hit up Asuvu, figure out what's going on. Okay. Yeah, sure. You find Asuvu in the bar area, which has been repaired. And let's see, am I allowed to shift click? There we go. She is enjoying a soda pop and reading through her Bible. She has some schematics open that she is working on, and she seems to be drawing inspiration from some of the passages in the book as she tries to kind of find the flaw in the design and perfect on it. As you sit down next to her, she looks up from her work, her eyebrows twitching like 2 insectoid antennas, and she says, "Oh, hi. Can I help you with something?"
I was in the middle of my patrol rounds and saw that you were here. It has been on my mind what you said the other day, that you were looking for Castellana on the merit of that he inspires you and that you want to make sure that he is okay. You do understand going into the mana waste is a very dangerous place. So I am trying to process why you would go to such lengths.
She looks you over and she says, I haven't had the occasion to spend much time with automatons. So sure, I would like to engage in a discourse about this. Well, where do I even begin? Kosawana is, well, he's the most brilliant man I've ever met. My people are a curious sort. We live, I guess, forever, or until our curiosity dies. And my curiosity has always been about ideas, designs, learning, changing the world, making it different, better, leaving it in a state that no one can change it back. Forcing progress, I guess you could say. And it's been my life's work to study these things. When I found Bry, I found a purpose, and I found people that aligned with what I felt was my calling. I found a place. And there are many brilliant minds working at the temple and with the temple. And Alkenstar is a shining beacon of brilliance, creativity, innovation. I'm truly blessed to live the life that I live and have the resources at my disposal that I do. I imagine that I might live forever just because there's so much I want to learn and know. I consider myself pretty smart, and I think I have a lot of great ideas, but Kosawana, he's just on another level. He sees the world like this. As she motions to her schematics, and she says, it's like when he looks at something or someone, he's just breaking it all down. He just knows how things work. And in that knowledge, he's able to fix and change and improve. It's truly remarkable, honestly. His understanding of the world is so fundamental that I think he just skips over that part. For him, the creativity, the invention, that's just breathing, you know? And like, I admire that. I admire that in ways that I don't think I understood until I heard that he had been, well, that he had left the order. I tried to go and see him, but he was never at home. I heard that he had some secret factory or warehouse, and, well, when I saw that newspaper article about the flying cat, well, I knew that was him. That's one of his pride and joys. He was one of the first in the city to blend the alchemical and arcane process of making a golem with building a clockwork. It's truly a marvel of magic and technology. I'm worried about him, and I know that now that whatever he's doing is quite dangerous. I mean, he got you guys after him, and Mugland and Loveless, and I mean, I feel like whatever's happening to him, it's more than just Pyronite. As brilliant as he is, she leans in conspiratorially. Listen, as brilliant as he is, if Bellinora the Savvy and Vashon Gattleby could invent it, I'm sure someone else will figure it out soon enough.
Interesting.
That's why I wonder why you've been sent after him. Is there something more to it? If his knowledge of Pyronite is the situation, and he's removed himself to such a dangerous place, it's unlikely that Loveless or Muglin would bother sending resources all the way out there. So why have you been sent out there? Doesn't that seem strange?
we have our reasons that will likely come to fruition when we meet him. But if he is a man of science and progress, as you say he is, but also someone who is looking for the betterment of this world, his pursuit of Pyronite is intriguing. What you have said, I do not know the specific words to describe this feeling, but they sound familiar to me. Though not with the connotations of faith and religion that you have.
Well, and she blushes a bit, and she says, I'll keep things simple for you. I think I might be in love with him. Which is silly, because a man like Kosawana, he doesn't have the capacity for love. His brilliance, I think, burns so bright, it burnt away everything else. But I do know this. My life would be a darker place without him in it. And so, for me, it's worth the risk to find him and bring him home safe.
That motivation, I do understand. Thank you for the clarification.
No problem.
In addition to that, I would like to...
Also, I haven't told anyone that you're government agents.
That is fine. I do not believe we have done a very good job in concealing ourselves, to be honest.
Well, not really. I only talked to Vashon for about 5 minutes, and he told me everything.
That is an example.
I think he was trying to sleep with me.
That is also likely.
Yeah, I guess he thought I'd be pretty impressed that he was what did he say? A VIP government agent.
He has very interesting motivations. I am surprised that Bellanora still pines for his affections. In conjunction with this whole conversation, I just like to throw a sense motive in there. Just
Oh yeah, sure. You feel that this individual has been surprisingly open with you. Perhaps because Vashon told her everything, or perhaps because she finds you so curious and interesting.
Fair. All right, then. Fair. Sleeps with people who are shorter than him. Yeah. Well, Vulture will get up from the seat. Thank you for the conversation. I shall resume my patrols now. He'll tip his hat to her and continue patrolling the ship. All right.
During this day where nothing crazy happens, does sorry, buddy. Does anything else?
I'm locked in. Something's wrong.
Does anybody else do anything interesting?
This is while we're in Cloudreaver Keep, or is it on the way?
Oh no, we've already left, and you've had a whole so it's a whole day of no encounters. I'm just seeing if anybody got up to anything, or if it was a nice quiet day.
I just feel like really suspicious about the idea of a day without encounters. Patrolling.
Okay, so you and Vulture keep running into each other because you're too restless to relax, and you're just patrolling the ship constantly.
There's gotta be something wrong.
All right, fair enough. All right, you do find out that Lucky was not turned over to the authorities, and after getting some healing for his buttocks and his tummy and his diseases, all at the captain's expense, because she has a soft spot for him, he has been put back to work.
Are you on the path to redemption, Lucky?
He says, yes, ma'am. I hope my butthole's on the path to redemption. It just flies right out of me right now.
Oh. Alright, well, good luck.
But Zenny told me I just need to do something called Kegels.
And he demonstrates by doing some squats in front of you.
Okay, good.
Ooh, you know what? I'll be right back. Bathroom break.
All right. Anything else from discretion? Just Stack. Ketchrin. Anybody get up to anything? Bella.
Bella
Stack's-
spends. Oh, sorry. Up to you.
All right, Stack. What do you get up to?
Oh no, Stack's just like exploring. He's like wistfully exploring the ship. Nothing super in particular about it. Yeah, you know, he does that like that cat thing where they kind of like how they have to inspect the whole thing.
Oh yeah. It's got a much different vibe with the smell of fresh wood and welding. You know how welding has like a smell to it. Like everything's got that freshly kind of repaired smell, but it feels so empty, right? Because it's just you guys and the crew essentially, and it's definitely a skeleton crew. She did not feel comfortable hiring people for this mission after what happened, and instead Winslow is kind of relying on you guys to kind of fill whatever gaps need to be filled.
I guess the one thing that I'd do would be kind of like try to gauge how the current remaining crew feel about us or the situation as a whole.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just
Let's
give
see,
me a
like-
gathering info.
Ooh. Right, that's not a basic action because how exhausting. I have to type it in here.
Really? They don't have a gather information? This man.
Ah,
I mean, isn't it just diplomacy at the end of the day?
yeah,
Like a
there's
secret
a
diplomacy?
button, so
Okay, gotcha. All right, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You understand that there's some mixed feelings about forgiving Lucky, quote unquote, so easily for what he's done. And really, as far as crew goes, Sid has been hired on temporarily. You got the 2 engineers, the bartender, you got the gopher who's Lucky. Vashon's volunteered to help out around the ship as well. You got Tom Gordon and you got Zara, and of course the captain. What you uncover is that the captain reached out to some of her weathermancer contacts within Cloudreaver Keep, and there is a really bad mana storm on the eastern front. So where you guys are headed, it is been hovering there, building up steam for several days, and it basically just encompasses the entire eastern part of the mana waste right now. There is some fear from the crew that this is it. Like, this is the suicide run. But Farah cannot be dissuaded, at least not by the crew. She is determined to get you guys to the Cradle of Quartz.
so hang on directly over where we're going then.
Well, you're gonna have to go through it, essentially.
Okay.
Are we talking
Yeah.
like days of journeying through storms, or it's like just kind of over the area?
Unknown. It's a storm front, though, so you guys will be in it for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the big thing that you discover is there's mixed feelings about Lucky's getting off so easily, essentially. And can they really trust him after everything that's happened? And then, the captain, like, they love her and they trust her, but they're scared. Like, the crew is very scared.
Yeah. I would say, and when people tell me that kind of stuff, it's like, he doesn't seem like a repeat offender.
Fair.
His asshole can only take so much.
I would say as part of your gathering information, you get the sense that he is a guy who realizes that he made some real bad decisions and that he was very lucky to have the people in his life, like the captain, that are willing to forgive and support him, and he better not fuck it up again.
Yeah.
He had a coming to God moment when he had that bomb up his ass.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. He thought it was just drugs. He thought he was just smuggling drugs for his dad. You know, like
Normal
one
thing.
does. Yeah, like
House
one
and car.
does. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Catherine, did you have something? Or are you just vibing?
I'm putting my feet up in the lounge.
Ooh, very nice.
I am enjoying my first work-free day in approximately 150 years.
Beautiful. All right. Excellent.
It has
and Bella.
been 1 day since last accident.
Yeah, you have a little thing on your healer's kit that shows like the last time you had to open it. All right. So Bella, are you getting up to anything?
Yeah, she just, like, in the time she's repairing Stu, she's mostly hanging out with Sydney and just reveling in the joy of having an intellectual equal in their presence. And
Dang.
just...
Sorry, Suvu. Sorry.
she hasn't really talked to Asuvu yet. Yeah, mostly she's just, like, constantly praising Sydney for her work, for what she knows of her, and for, obviously, Vulture, and, like, what she saw in Gaz and Ixbrix. So,
yeah, I mean, Sydney as an elf, long-lived alien in this campaign setting. So like, if Vulcans were cool. So basically, she knows she deserves this praise. She is great. And she's happy to hear it. There's no like humility at all there. It's very practical. Yes, it's true. Yes, keep going. I'm great. Like, which. I mean, it's kind of nice because I mean, complimenting someone that doesn't take the compliments can be very frustrating. Yeah,
it's like trying to feed a vending machine a crumpled up dollar bill. It's so frustrating for everyone involved.
Yes, yeah. So she's a very confident person, but you realize very quickly that she is very clumsy, and you wonder how many attempts it took to get Vulture working properly with how clumsy she is.
Well, she's clumsy. I'm weak. We're well paired.
Well, yeah. I mean, she flexes them guns at you. That +0 strength. Yeah.
We are of the same cloth.
All right. Well, it sounds like the day goes by relatively uneventful. Night settles in, and again, nothing crazy. The hours continue to tick by. And then morning comes. Let's see. What does that mean? I don't know. All right. Okay. Everything seems fine. It's all good. The day continues to be quiet, and the crew is uneasy because it shouldn't be this quiet. You guys can sleep in, you could wake. Do you guys get up to anything on this second day of relative quiet comfort?
It'd be used as a downtime.
I don't know if the whole I guess so, because you need 8 hours for downtime. So yeah, if you wake up early and dedicate the day to it, sure.
I just want to make something of no mechanical impact because I want to make discretion Velcro pants.
Okay.
It's off the boat.
Yeah, that would be very bad.
It's off the boat.
It says exit, like really big.
Yeah, I thought it was like exit to the other floor, not.
Okay. Give me what is these are just pants that could, they loosen up when she transforms?
They've got like Velcro strips down the side, so as she expands, the Velcro strip tears away and it folds out.
All right. Do you agree to be fitted for these pants, or you discretion, or Bella, are you trying to make this a secret? It would be easier if you could fit her for the pants.
I think she's trying to do gift giving so that she would probably try to guess her size.
Okay. In that case, it's going to be a -2 circumstance penalty to your crafting check. But you can go ahead and give it a shot. See what you come up with. Okay, 23. I would say that these are completely functional Velcro pants. They would be very baggy, almost like those pants that kind of look like a skirt. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so baggy. But mechanically, the only thing that they do is a dragon can transform and have these pants and then transform back.
That's all she wanted to achieve.
All right. There you go.
And she doesn't need to wear them if she doesn't want to. It's just like, because we had that conversation, it's like, maybe now I won't have to see your butthole when I'm climbing ladders behind you.
Fair enough. All right. I assume that sometime that afternoon you deliver the gift.
Yeah, so currently Discretion's hanging out in a like elf guys anyway, so she's just like, she might look at these Velcro pants. Oh, is this your first attempt at making clothes?
I don't really make clothes very often, but just we were sitting around not doing much. I found some
I couldn't tell. Well, not really sure why I would. I mean, they're nice, fella. This is a lovely gift, I'm sure. But you can tell she's just like, why would I wear these?
Dang.
It doesn't, in this moment, seem to understand that they're for the dragon form.
Oh.
So she's just like wondering why she'd wear Velcro pants.
Yep. Bella just takes the compliment, not really wise enough to read into the sarcasm, and walks away smiling, self-contented.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, sure. So it gives you a high five, realizing that, yes, you did it. You did it. But also, being possessed of a relatively high wisdom, she's kind of like, it'll work out. All right. Discretion, before or after receiving Velcro pants, what are you getting up to on this day?
Well, I'll put those in my belongings.
Okay.
As they now get added to my hoard. They have a story behind them after all. They will not be worn, but they are treasured nonetheless. As items with a story behind them are the only real things that need hoarding. Don't have a dragon.
Yeah, money should be invested.
Yeah, I mean, money. If you know the story behind them a bit, you can. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I just sort of like wander around, just like looking at things, looking at the ballista up top. Maybe you can figure out how to get those to work better, or not work better, but how to use them, because I haven't really like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now we no longer have badass old people to mend them. We should consider getting them functional if we're going into another storm. There could be bigger snakes.
So, as you are kind of checking out the ballista, you do see that it requires a crew to use effectively. Otherwise, it is a very slow process. As a siege weapon, it's a large mounted affair. It's got a pretty bad armor class at 17, and then it does have the normal object immunities. Seems like it has a hardness of 10, and not a lot of hit points at 40. And it is 1 Pac-Man to aim, and then 2 Pac-Mans to load, and then it has to be loaded twice, and then there's a 1 Pac-Man to fire it. It uses reflex, a basic reflex, against a target, so it's not actually an attack roll, which is interesting. But it has a range increment, so that's a whole kettle of fish. Yeah. So
lowers the DC, I guess.
Yeah. The DC goes down the further it goes. Its range increment though is 120 feet.
Now, hypothetically, is this like something that you need a certain weapon proficiency to use, or would NPCs like Lucky Links and the bartender be willing or able?
It is a martial weapon proficiency.
Yeah. Okay.
And the aiming, you can only aim out to 35 feet at a time. So if something is like very far away, it's that many Pac-Mans to aim it, which is why the action economy is usually split between a team. It's a lot of work to do a single target 4d12 piercing basic reflex. I will say that. But, basic reflexes, unless they're getting, like a 29 on their save, they're going to take some damage. So it is some guaranteed damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is not a heavy ballista. These are just regular ballistas. A heavy ballista, it requires a bigger crew, but, it does more damage. All right. Ketrin, you get up to anything on this second day of peace and relaxation?
At this point, I'm wandering around the ship because I'm bored.
Okay, fair enough.
She's never had a vacation. How does it work?
All right, fair enough. Roxy, who had enjoyed sleeping in the chair next to you yesterday, will be your companion, following you around the ship as you go about your business.
I just keep asking people over and over if they need anything.
Roxy keeps telling you, "Hey," which indicates that she needs another grilled cheese sandwich from Stu. Anytime you ask if she needs anything, she needs another grilled cheese sandwich from Stu. So that could eat up quite a bit of your day. It's just getting grilled cheese sandwiches.
I'm a mom. I know how to I know how to say no to cute little puppy-eyed children who want more grilled cheese sandwiches. Dang. It's very easy.
Yeah. Any more grilled cheese sandwiches, she might lose her flight speed. She's been having a lot of She keeps going to sneaking off to the kitchen, coming back smelling like grilled cheese. So.
Is Stu functional again?
Stu has been repaired. Yeah, he's up and running. All right, Stack. What are you getting into?
Oh, Stack, he's going to the board game collection, or if there is one.
Mm-hmm.
Like wherever the game room is about, he's like inventorying the game collection. But there's no one to play games with anymore.
Oh, Asuvu will play game with you. She's very smart. She'll like games.
Do you, he like shuffles the deck, is like, come here often? Come.
She smiles and says, well, I'm taking a break, and I can't believe how many games are here. It's kind of nuts. I like that they're all in metal class boxes, so when they fall off the shelves, all the pieces don't go everywhere.
Yeah, it's quite a setup. He pulls out, like, do you have a favorite here, or? I mostly do cards, but...
yeah, let's see. They have quite a few board games in the Pathfinder universe. Okay. She gets down the card game where you play as famous Pathfinders, and you go on some of their famous adventures, like the battle against the Rune Lords. And you have to build a character deck, and that deck levels up as you play, and you do things on the cards, but you roll gaming dice to see if it works and stuff.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's actually
loads of expansion packs.
It's actually a real game. It's pretty fun, and there's an app for it too. It's actually a pretty fun game. So that would eat up your whole fucking day, honestly. It's a lot of fun. Okay.
Ketrin did initially offer to play with you, but she didn't understand any of the rules, and she just kept talking about like how much better like the very simple old-timey games are. Like, I don't know, Whist or something. Like, we should be playing Whist, and then I don't know. You probably get rid of her somehow.
Aw. Dang. More people is always fun, especially a cooperative game. Maybe they keep you in there. I don't know if they keep your interest or not. Stack?
Oh. So you can say that again? I couldn't hear.
Does Stack have the capacity and the potential to teach
Oh no,
Dwarf Boomer, a more complicated game.
Oh yeah, no, he loves teaching people games. Yeah, he like
He
passes
keeps
across.
asking how she wins.
Oh, so you see, I don't think you just keep playing, and then I think there's a boss at some point.
Yeah, so the boss in the first part of the game is a black dragon. When you get to that, Roxy, who is also playing the game, she's very upset that you guys are going to fight the dragon. So there's this whole awkwardness where, you know, like she doesn't want you to fight the dragon.
You see, Rock, this is a bad dragon. You're way better than this one. And he deals Roxy into the game.
All right, fair enough. Sounds like you guys are having a good time. Vulture, did you get up to anything during this day of peace?
Normal routine, patrol ship,
Okay.
weapon cleaning. Patch up with. Did see if she's VT, so I don't expect that she actually has any equipment. He does, but he does ask if there's any equipment that she needed.
Yeah. For flavor, she has a flintlock pistol, a short sword, and some throwing knives. Is her main loadout. Like rifle was pretty heavy when you got low strength, but you know it looked good for the character art. So yeah. But yeah, like she's good as far as getting her equipment taken care of and everything. She's hired on by the captain. But the engineers are kind of doing their job, so her main thing is just making sure that the repairs hold, and you know if the engineers need anything, and basically just a gopher like Lucky, but maybe like a bit more skilled.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much
it. As the day progresses. Into the evening hours, and the sun begins to set. You guys hear the rumble of thunder off in the distance, and you know that a storm is coming. So, discretion, have you shared your information with everybody about the storm?
Let's be a nuisance and say no.
Oh, dang. Okay. Alright, so whatever you guys are up to... Oh, I should probably put the wall back in the kitchen. Hold on. There we go. Alright, are there any other parts of the ship that are still broken? Oh yeah, the flight deck. Alright, so as you guys are, oh, this wouldn't be window. Yeah. As the storm kind of settles in, you hear a crackle over the PA system, and the captain says, can we get a all hands on deck? Everybody come down to the dining car. We need to have a quick discussion.
Dining car.
The dining car.
It's down, you know, with on the first floor. I can fast travel you guys there if you want.
Please.
Yeah. These three. Alright. And Bella. Okay. Alright. So, Captain opens the cabin and she says, alright. I wanted you to be able to enjoy a bit of quiet, a calm before the storm, as it were. We're approaching a mana stormfront. Now, last time you all were exposed to a mana storm, snakes was raining down from the heavens. I got no idea what's coming for us. I got no idea what's in store. Only that it's probably gonna be bad. My best estimation is that the storm is a few miles across. My intention is to go through. It sounds like you're in a hurry, and I don't think we can afford to wait it out. My contact back in Cloudreaver Keep says it's been brewing for a few days now, and ain't likely to cut out on its own anytime soon. I gathered you all here because you need to understand that this is going to be very dangerous, and I need you to make whatever final preparations that puts you in a position to fix the ship or, I don't know, deal with whatever weird magic happens. I'm talking about all of us getting turned into frogs. I'm talking about the ship being turned inside out. I'm talking about us getting teleported to hell.
What can you do to defend yourself against that? That sounds like something that just sort of happens.
Well, that's what I mean. I just want you to be as open-minded and as flexible as possible. Take whatever precautions you think you need to take. Now, I got a fine crew in here. Mr. Gattleby, Mr. Gordon, and Miss LeBeau are going to help me maintain order up here. Sid has volunteered to help on engineering. We got Lucky running to and fro as needed. I guess my question to you is, how much do you know about Mana Storms and any preparations you want to make?
Can I do some recall knowledge on?
Yes.
Yeah,
like
join him in that effort.
Yep.
I feel like I should know something about this, but
Yeah, sure. Anyone can attempt a recall knowledge check.
recall. All the icons are.
We'll lean on Mana Waste Lore on this one.
Okay. All right. You guys all did really, really well, the three of you. Your knowledge of mana storms. Storms of misdirected magic scour the Spellscar Desert, bringing strange magical effects to sudden life. These mana storms are short-lived, though some can form storm fronts that last for days or even weeks. Regardless of the size, they have racked the land ever since Nex and Geb tore at the fabrics of reality with their dueling magic millennia ago. Mana storms sometimes accompany mundane weather, such as dust storms, tornadoes, thunderstorms, or dry lightning, adding menace to the bad weather. A bolt of electricity crackling from the sky might bear a malign temporary intelligence, zigzagging amongst travelers with murderous glee. The dry winds might drop flowers or frogs or snakes, bringing the desert to unexpected life and a profusion of primal magic. Sometimes mana storms are invisible, with nothing to herald their arrival other than a strange rippling in the air. Oh, goddamn, that sucks. The magical power in mana storms is often as immense as the storms are uncontrollable, though sometimes things might work out in your favor. Mana storms have spell levels that are randomly determined. While inside the effects of a mana storm, the chance of wild surges increases based on the intensity of the storm. Something this big, you're looking at a +5 modifier to the wild surge table. Or the wild surge chance, I should say. So that's something to keep in mind. Beyond that, there is not much you can do besides stay flexible and open-minded. And try your best to survive whatever effects are brought your way. I will mention that it is currently surge time. in the mana waste, meaning that the chance of a wild surge for the next 2 hours is a 19 or less on a d20.
Everyone just looks at that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, you see Stacks use like twitch, like like he's up
First
to
stands on
something.
end a little.
Yeah.
If I could get a d20 roll, I would appreciate it. I'll take the first d20 roll I see in chat.
Let me get that out of the way.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right.
Do we position before things happen? Like, are we just?
Oh
gonna
yeah, that's
be
definitely the
grimmed
thing. Put yourselves where you think you need to be.
Last time we went through a mana storm, Petrin and I were positioning by the cockpit. I believe I will be resuming those positions.
I wonder if we could get on the roof somehow and get a better look.
I don't think I want to be out on the roof during a storm. Discretion, would you be willing to join me once more by the engines?
Yeah. And then once again in dragon form.
Ooh.
This time,
Nice.
that's good to see a
Nice
effect.
art.
Oh,
Nice.
man,
Very
that
cool.
looks so cool. So, wait. I want to understand, how big is your dragon form? Are you like large dog sized or?
I've been picturing a Great Dane.
Oh, okay. That's what I think. That's what I've been thinking. Like large, like like the dogs that are almost too big, but
I would say
Not
that so
thinking,
far
no.
that's probably been true, whereas now she's like 5.5 feet tall.
I was like a humanoid, like a werewolf, right? Like werewolf size, like what you would picture like a
She's
short werewolf.
quadrupedal.
Okay, still quadrupedal.
But
Got
I mean,
it.
at level 9, and she's going to be large size, so it makes sense for her to be growing rapidly.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
She's probably started out a bit smaller than Great Dane and was a Great Dane for a while, or not literally, but and now is getting up to be taller than, or is taller than Bella.
I mean, Bella's 3 feet. I think you passed her a while ago.
Okay. No. The halflings are quite that small.
Why am I level with your tail height? This is the aforementioned issues we faced.
Yeah, I am not wearing the Velcro, by the way.
Okay. So, let me know when you guys are in position, and then we'll hit the mana storm.
Veteran's gonna hang out by the stairs this time.
Oh man, I should have bought a torch.
And if I go ahead
you
and
got your eternal light thing.
No, I lost that in the sewers.
oh yeah, I remember that.
I also got low light vision. I thought that was going to cover me better. Not the same.
No. Unfortunately not.
if I go ahead and drink my Cheetah's elixir, it's good for 10 minutes. Will that still be good, or do you want me to wait until we hit initiative?
Oh, I would definitely. Yeah, you're not really gonna know exactly when it's gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? So I would probably wait. How long is the duration on it?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Yeah, like she said, it's going to be a couple hours in the storm, so it'd be hard. Yeah, it'd be hard to say when the right time would be. Okay. Let's see.
Wait, that's the cameraman. I got lost on my way to the place. Could you move me there?
Where are you trying to go?
To the area with the engines, the catwalk.
Oh, okay. You're almost there. It's
They
up
should
these,
really think about installing some lights on this ship.
up these stairs. Okay.
I can kind of see in this room.
I mean, they'll give you like a light source if you need one, like a lantern or something.
That'd be spiffing.
Okay. I mean, you're working on the ship, so like all right.
Listen, I was really dialing in this encumbrance thing. I can only spare one light bulk at this moment, so I'm gonna have to account for this.
All right. Well, I put it on you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and then there should be a thing for it. Hold on, light source.
Here you are. So if I
Hooded
put
lantern.
Put this in my second hand. There it goes. Thank
All
you.
right, beautiful. Okay, great. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
Now I can stash this because I can't hold it.
So with that sorted, we'll go up here. All right. Okay. As the rain pounds down, lightning of myriad colors dances across the sky. Red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple, black. Like it just... it is a beautiful chromatic display. And as this is happening, you feel a wash of wild magic kind of surge across the ship. The effect of this is that every few seconds or so, someone begins to have the saturation levels and the brightness on their being turned all the way up to 11. So basically, a person randomly becomes under the effects of Cloak of Colors. A cloak of swirling colors enshrouds the target. Creatures are dazzled while adjacent to it, and attacking the target causes a brilliant flash of light. A creature that hits the target with a melee attack must attempt a will saving throw. The creature is temporarily immune until the end of its turn, and this effect has the incapacitated trait, and so it can cause blindness and stun. And essentially, for now, it's not so much a cloak as the actual colors that are you, your equipment, your body, they are being turned like all the way up. So again, like your colors are so saturated and the brightness is so high that it is painful for people around you. And this sort of like shifts between like people randomly throughout the ship, which is causing a lot of kind of chaos and disturbance. Furthermore, let's see. The ship itself starts to be illuminated with this sort of pulsing chromatic light, and you realize that the whole airship has sort of a lower impact version of this affecting it, which is psychedelic and cool, and it lights up the whole ship. But it also occurs to you that the ship is now lit up. So anything that is looking up at the sky or in the sky is going to see this very well illuminated
I guess I didn't need a lantern.
disco ball floating around in the sky.
Rave on the second kiss.
Love it. Oh.
All right.
That's a very cool effect.
This is actually a different effect than the other group got. That was what that D20 roll was for. They got Depresso Aura.
Oh shit.
Everyone on the boat was so depressed.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to work.
Yeah. All right, so as it's pulsating and going off, every now and then somebody is the target of the sort of epicenter of this effect, and it is painful to look at them and be near them, and you kind of shaking your head and looking away from them and whatnot. Everything seems though to be fine. Like the air currents are rough, the winds are strong, but it's nothing that your flight crew cannot handle. Sorry, closing doors. But unless you strategically left the doors open, I guess I should ask: the doors strategically left open?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll leave all these doors that I just closed open. All right.
A really good idea.
Okay. Let's see. So there's nobody on the sky deck I'm noticing. There's people down here. And then... yeah. Okay. Alright. Guess we'll be off to the races here. Okay. And there's nobody... Oh, Stack. Alright. So Stack and Vulture... I guess I should ask you guys for... Here we go. I'll ask you for exploration actions. That'll be a good setup for this. Obviously, you're in danger. It's you're on this airship. All right. Ketchum's defending, Bella's investigating, Stack's investigating. Okay, so those are going to be recall knowledge checks, right, for investigating. To see if you kind of find anything useful about it. What I might do with it is give you one at the rolling of initiative.
Bro.
That could be kind of cool. So yeah, I'll just bank these for later. Discretion of scouting, so everyone get a +1 to their initiative. Alright. And Vulture's avoiding notice. Okay, in that case, no one notices the approach of these individuals until they begin to fly down the hatch that they open up on the roof and invade the ship. Alright.
Here we go again, discretion.
Let's see. Alright. I'm just going to grab the whole map and add the whole map to initiative. That seems like the best move. Here we go. And then I'll just remove people as needed. Did it add? No?
Do I need to specify that I'm loading my flamethrower at the beginning of the day?
Oh, alright. It's having trouble adding everybody. Let me see. Let me try again.
I could see myself.
Really? I don't see anybody in the
initiative
now.
now.
Okay. Yeah, apparently adding the whole map, it was like, nah, that ain't happening, homie.
Okay. So we're not allowing you to do this to your players.
Yeah. Sir. That's a lot of things for combat. Yeah.
Ooh, that's unlike me.
Hell yeah. Oh. I probably shouldn't be at 23. I don't know why I have society selected as my initiative.
Oh, that's a little weird, but yeah. If anything, since you guys were recalling knowledge, you could have applied your. I guess what were you recalling?
Roll.
Okay.
And I would be doing mana waste lore, so it would be the same value.
All right. Fair enough.
I make
All right.
clumsy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what you want to hear. In this thing mode. You want to hear like a fucking machine gun sound.
All right. So, Yeah. Bella. Let's see. Okay. You see someone fly down from the open hatch. And discretion, you would see it as well. The someone, how do I even start? They look like a humanoid with the upper body of a human, the lower body of a catfolk, and then they have the wings of a desert hawk sprouting from their back. They have vicious talons at the end of their leonal feet. Their lion tails swish aggressively back and forth. Their hair is filthy and matted, and they wear very little clothing. Their bodies are covered in glowing runes and tattoos, and disgusting pustules of green and purple pus that seem to seep and ooze and writhe beneath the surface of their pocked skin. They have in their hands 2 scimitars. I'm pronouncing it as bad as possible so all the scimitar kids don't feel bad. And so yeah, they are currently, we'll say, 10 feet up? No, 5 feet up? They're like mid-flight, like flying in here. Alright, so, play will pass to Bellinora as we begin the encounter.
Okay. I feel like my character would know this, even though I don't, because I can't really see the ship. How many floors are in between me and my allies? Do I have to clear 2 floors to get down there?
Yes. So you're on floor 3, they're on floor 1.
And due to the storm, would it be unlikely that I could shout to them from that distance?
Unlikely, yes.
Okay. All right.
Now there is a box in here that you could use to activate the PA.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'm actually gonna hold my initiative until after discretion goes, and then see what they do, and then I'll use the rest of my action economy to do that when the time comes.
All right, sounds good.
So as we rolled initiative, then its collar of the shifting spider will inject me with this bright green glowing liquid of pus.
Okay.
So I'll use one of the J cards mutagens. There we go, actually worked. Good. Okay. Which should make my AC nice and juicy. And then I will rush forth. They're just a bit too high to tumble through for extra finesse, so I'll instead try and remedy that fact.
Oh, sorry, I have to do one thing here. One thing. We have to randomly determine who has the mutagen on them. Alright, so let's say 2, 4, 6, not the mutagen, the spell effect. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Perfect! Alright, so I'll roll.
There's 20 combatants. That's perfect.
Alright, so Zinni the bartender this round. Wait, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nope, not Zinni the bartender. Undisclosed person is currently the source. Yep. Alright, continue.
I think I just set myself to the Shadow Realm.
Oh.
You stepped on a transporter.
Step through the transporter.
There's a staircase probably in the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right. So important to note that there is a railing here. There's a railing here, but you can go on top of the air balloons, which I think has been covered before. You can go on top of the air balloon. Yeah.
Are they higher up or lower down?
They are like on either side. You can like climb up onto them. But they are difficult terrain.
But they're at level with the.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And so suggestions to get here, and then I'll just do a little grapple.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. But you know what? I'm always greedy with these, so. Doing it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'm either grapple or prone. In their choice.
Damn. Okay. They will, based on their abilities, well, they have 2 swords equipped, so they don't want to grab you, so you'll be prone.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
And I don't have any more actions to change that, so let's end my turn.
Alright. Let's see. Play past this to Bellinora.
Okay, it's not how I had hoped things would go, but here we go.
What a 2 that a 1. What can I do?
That's rough, buddy. I'm going to put a bottled lightning into my hand, and with a range penalty, I'm going to throw it at this bird person.
Okay.
And then go to my actions, bottled lightning. Womp womp.
Ooh, that is gonna miss.
All right, it's a tough start. I'm going to. It takes.
That
splash
still does
question.
splash, right?
I mean, it's up in the air, so if you want to be real generous, I guess so. But
Well,
I
again,
wouldn't
there's
begrudge you.
a ladder here. We can say
Yeah.
smashed against the ladder. That's fine. All right, so
Okay.
give me that splash damage.
It's 4 damage.
Okay. For lightning damage.
Yes.
All right. So, this is kind of neat. Let's see. They're going to use their reaction to activate runic resistance. They take damage from a strike, which this was, right? Or spell effect?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess.
The Marauder's protective runic tattoos glow, granting them resistance 5 to 1 damage type dealt by the triggering attack. The resistance applies against the triggering effect and lasts for 1 minute or until they use this ability again. Whichever comes first. If the triggering effect deals multiple damage types, they choose what to be immune to. Or not immune to, but resistant to.
All right, they negate all of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
this is gonna be rough.
what's crazy is they didn't set up your waffles, but this custom ability for this one monster, I have an actual effect with a drop-down menu, because that's the level of work these people put into these products. I'm sorry, hashtag not sponsored, but look at this shit. Like, what? Anyways, continue.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now, seeing the futile attempt to damage this thing by me and discretion, I panic and I run into the room to the PA system.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, with my 2 actions, get to it and press the button and say something, or am I gonna have to expend
It's
an action?
one hand action, and then 1 activation. So, and then your move. So you wouldn't be able to yell out for help on the PA until next turn.
I misjudged the situation. Okay.
All right, play passes to Vulture, who doesn't know there's anything wrong yet.
Nope.
So I guess you're gonna pass. You're gonna pass. Not pass. But you're gonna hold action.
Yeah, I'll hold my action.
Okay. All right. So this guy gets his reaction back. He's gonna target discretion on the ground. He's got his 2 scimitars out already. And so he is going to use paired strike? Nah, you know what? Let's see. First, he's going to try and intimidate discretion. So, here we go. Well, do they share a language? Let's see. Yeah, they do. Great. Okay.
You hear the PA system come on, there's just a big pause.
Yeah, this is just like it's static, like
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
How do we use this thing? Just that's how you hear.
What do they demoralize? That's what it's called. All right. Okay. So the creature looks down at you and says, "It's been a while since we feasted on dragon. How fortuitous that the first victim of my blades would be so exotic." And then it does like a Ginsu knife thing with the scimitars over you. And I guess it's real scary. So here we go. Then it's going to use Dual Strike, which is apparently some kind of ranger thing that's where you get to attack twice. Where is it? Paired Strike. Here we go. 2 strikes against the same target, one with each of their scimitars. They combine the damage of any attacks that hit and apply resistances and weaknesses only once. This counts as 1 attack for calculating their multiple attack penalty. Damn. Okay. So here is a first scimitar strike. All right, exactly. And then here is the second scimitar strike. Ooh,
I get to
critical miss. Okay.
But first you do your...
Oh, my damage and stuff? Thanks. Alright, so here's the damage. It's only 10. Only 10 damage.
And then I'll try and disarm them.
Oh, okay.
From the ground.
Alright.
I'm not sure why it's rolling everything twice.
Alright, success.
Gives them a penalty until they do an interact to change their grip.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so does it just outright take their shit away?
On a crit success, it would.
Okay, cool. On a crit success, does it apply to a two-handed weapon that way, or is it different for two-handed weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Alright. Alright, that is their turn. Vulture, you're still not aware anything's going on. Tom Gordon is going to be removed from initiative. I'm going to remove Lucky. I'm going to remove Zara. Usuvu, I'm going to remove. She doesn't know anything's going on. Alright, Farah, we're going to remove. Well, I guess we'll leave Farah to represent flying this ship, in case that becomes an issue. Roxy's just vibing. Alright, Stack. Don't know anything's wrong yet, so just vibing.
Yeah.
Alright, fair. Ketrin, same deal. Alright. Sydney is B team, so we'll remove her. Alright. And then that would bring us to Cavalier. Alright. So Cavalier is going to use 1 Pac-Man to open this door. He's going to use 2 Pac-Man to fly up to this lethargic Gebbin. And...
Fight the one next to me if they didn't fly and then they land.
Oh, right. Yeah, so he would have landed. There we go. And then... Yeah, so he'll fly up, land in front of the Goblin Engineer, and he will attack with his Talon. Critically hitting the end. Oh my god. Alright. Here's the damage. Oh, okay. 16. That's fine. Gavin can definitely walk away from that. Gavin, you would have been at full health at least. Okay. Alright, so Gavin takes the damage. He is bloodied, and he has to make a fortitude save. And he is unsuccessful. Critically unsuccessful. So he becomes fatigued and stupefied. Alright. That is his turn. Play passes to this guy. Alright. Let's see. Alright. They're gonna fly down from up top to here and land on the other side of discretion. And then they will do a dual strike against discretion, having their scimitars out. Alright. Here we go. Alright. First one. And second one.
Yep, 2 hits.
Alright, now it's all going to be 1 damage roll. I don't think that matters for your character, but... so it's a total of 30 damage coming in. All right. Play within pass to. Let's see. Patient Nolby. That seems right. All right. So Patient Nolby is going to run in here, snatch the thing out of your hand, and she's gonna scream into the device.
We're being attacked up in engineering. Raiders being attacked.
And then that is her turn. All right, down below, Vulture, you've been holding your action. Engineering is a long way away, bro.
It is a long way away. Oh boy. Is there actually? Well, all right. We're being attacked. So first thing that.
You know what could make you go faster? Stack can cast haste. Just saying.
I know.
They can.
Wait, can you? Yeah, you can.
Well, yeah, I can, yeah.
Alright.
If you would delay after me, I could give everyone quickness.
One shot, one kill turns on. Draw my firearm, all that business. Yeah, I guess I'll delay again. Oh no, if I'm interacting, that I can't delay anything, right? If I'm doing like
correct. Yeah. You'd have to delay your turn. Do you just want to delay your turn before you get started?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you just don't go yet. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, Ketchum, same deal. Do you want to wait till Stack goes, or do you want to?
Yeah, I'll wait.
All right. So Stack.
All right.
You're up.
Stack. He throws a card to the ground and explodes in colors as he casts loose times arrow. So everyone I could see. Wait, Ketchum, are you here? Can I see you?
Yeah, I'm in the hallway.
Oh, you're in the hallway. Let me make sure I can see you first. Yep. So up to 6 creatures can get quickened.
Oh, nice.
So you and Ketchum, Vulture and Ketchum, and me.
Oh, Vashon's like.
Oh, Vashon, you want to get on this too?
Well,
Okay.
if Bella's in danger, he wants to go try and help Bella.
All right, so 4.
Okay.
And Bear, I guess if they can run around with.
Sure.
Okay. So you apply Quickened to all these peeps. Got it. Alright.
What's
Cool.
Jerry getting?
Yeah, well, you don't know. It's only a 19 or less. Yeah.
Hey, I should never have doubted you.
He's so
You
good at magic.
don't
He's so good
doubt
at magic.
Stack. He's really good at magic.
Apparently.
I assume that one has happened. I just don't see the effects of it.
Yeah. A good stance to take, honestly. Okay. So Stack, you still have 1 Pac-Man left since you stepped for 1. You cast a spell for 2, but now you're quickened, right? So you get.
Yeah, I get to stride again. So.
Okay. 1 additional action. It doesn't. Is there a limit to what the actions are? You can 1 additional.
No,
action.
it just is step or stride.
Oh, okay.
The one you're thinking of with everything is haste.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty cool though.
Ace is also limited.
But yeah, haste you can only put 1 person on.
Okay, so there are stairs here
Yeah,
that go up.
Yeah.
There you go. And we won't build for stairs. So just assume that you follow the track. Yeah. Like, so as long as you have the movement to activate the teleporter, we'll say that the teleporter covers everything. So.
Okay.
Nor will we require climb checks to go up ladders, even though I guess hardcore mode they would probably want those, but then we're not going to worry about that. All right. At least not for catching up with the rest of the party. All right, so Ketchum, to you.
Okay. Action number 1. I'm going to drink my Cheetah's elixir.
Okay. Nice. So your speed goes up by 10, and now you can take 3 strides if you wanted to.
Yes, and I'm going to. So now
that's,
I have
that's
30
90 feet of movement.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So 1, 2.
It has embraced the Speed Force.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 action.
And
1, 2.
leaving those doors open. Chef's kiss.
Let's see.
All right, there's a ladder to the north and a ladder to the south. Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way. So 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 actions, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where am I? Oh, there's some things. 6. Whoops. Here. There we go. That is my turn.
All right. Vulture, to you.
Okay.
That quickened is only 1 turn, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so I'll get rid of this.
I feel like the rest of them should be able to deal with what's going on there. If the whole ship's being attacked, cockpit is important. So Vulture is just going to.
You could run up to the window and seek.
Yeah,
see if you see anything
that's
coming.
what I was planning on doing.
Ooh, okay, that's cool.
1 action or quicken action to stride. One of my actions is going to see if I can see anything from this level.
Okay, just peering out the windows and out the front and out the back.
Yeah.
Okay. With that check, you don't see anything at the moment, other than the prismatic rain and thunder outside.
Okay, so that was 1 action to do that. I will spend my remaining 2 actions to ready to fire on a hostile that I use.
Okay.
That's
all right. Well, it's two actions to ready.
Right. And
yeah. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Because the quicken. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Up top, this side door opens. And was it locked? They don't lock their doors here. And then the engineers are a little lackadaisical on certain protocols. All right. So 1 pack to open the door. 1 Pac-Man to fly in. You see as he flies in, he brings with him a great and tremendous light. He is the epicenter of the magical effect right now. As he moves adjacent, where'd the spell effect go? So I can double check it. Okay. Alright, creatures are dazzled while adjacent to it and attacking a creature that hits the target. So they're just dazzled, period, just for being next to them. Damn. Okay. So let's see. Dazzled. I don't know how much of an effect that's going to have. DD.
Dazzled. What does dazzled even look like? Oh, it's a little sparkle. Oh, that's cute.
Alright. Cool. Anyways, yeah, as it runs up to him, it is going to run him through with its scimitar. It only has 1 scimitar in hand right now. Or try to run him through. Here we go. Alright, that's gonna hit. Not critically. For 10. Gavin is still going. Alright. Play will pass to Vashon. And he will go ahead and... Let's see, with a +10 speed, he'd be at 35. So 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then. All right. Oh, So he appears, and there's that guy there, and then he'll use the rest of his movement to back up to here. And that'll be his turn. Gavin is up. Gavin's in a bad way. Gavin is going to ask if he could use a 5th edition dodge action. Aw, poor Gavin.
Shit. Yeah, he's gonna risk it. He's gonna slip under the railing and try to crawl over the bounce house to get away from these guys. As he does, it is not provoking an opportunity attack. And then that would be his whole turn, would just be crawling away. Alright. Top of round 2, Discretion Slither Scale, you're up. Oh wait, before that, let's see where this thing got shifted to. Yes.
2, 4, 6,
8, 10, 12, 13. Okay.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nolby begins to glow painfully. Bella, you are dazzled by being next to her. Alright. So discretion to you.
Okay, well, fortunately, I am unbeatable, insurmountable, monumental, and more than a mere mortal. I went for these two, inform these two. So I'll reduce my fighting to my 1.
Okay.
Gives me further protections, but for now. Okay, and I'll stand up.
Alright.
And I hope that they don't have reactions, otherwise I'm fucked.
They don't seem to have reactions for that.
Okay. Well.
They have reactions specifically
Selective wording.
for other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not next to a door, so I'm probably safe. I will simply grapple one of them again.
Okay.
Well, it could be more strategic. There's loads down there. They're everywhere. Oh dear. I was gonna say I'd run down there, but I just think that's where. Oh my god, you have to be fucking kidding me.
Alright, that's not gonna do it.
No, I'm not. I'm greedy. Oh, it's not even a crit. God damn it.
Alright, so you have no hero points left, but you have successfully grappled the target.
My logic was that if a 2 is still a failure, then it's successful.
Well, actually,
likely.
So this would be it then, right? Because you did the Draconian Pride, you stood up and you grappled this guy. Which one did you target?
North one.
The northern one? Okay. Got it. Alright. And it is grabbed. Got it. Alright, play passes to Bella.
Hey, I'm going to first
You are
step out.
dazzled!
Am I dazzled still now that I moved away?
No, only while adjacent.
I shield my eyes from the light and stumble away.
Okay.
And now that I'm here,
You hear Nolby, or sorry, Geb, crying out for help. Gebin is like,
Ah, fuck them,
Right,
help me.
you're the-
Yeah, fun discretion.
yeah, do I hear the sound of where he's coming from?
yeah, it's around the corner. But you do see Discretion is fighting two of these dudes at once,
Yep.
and
I'm
looks
gonna
like they are bloodied.
I'm gonna continue my stride action that I just started.
Okay.
To move to here, that's within range, but is it still? It's not 5 feet up anymore, so it would get cover.
Yep.
Mm. Well, it's not damaged.
If you're going for the northern one, yeah, it's not damaged though.
It's not damaged, but it used its ability for the whatever.
Well,
was
its
the
reaction
elemental-
has come back, so its reaction has
It
come
can do
back.
that every turn.
Well, you might, maybe, I don't know.
I think it has that resistance for a minute.
Yeah, it does. So I can't hit another one right now. I got to choose that one. I guess I'll have to take the cover. So it's targeted. I'm going to fill my hands with a Dread Ampule.
Ooh. Okay.
And then, give me 1 second. Because if I hit the other one, it's just gonna reaction to it. I guess if I hit, it'll still do damage, but Dread Ampule.
This was the northernmost one?
Yes.
Okay, I did not apply the cover from throwing it,
through and over 2 other people, so that would actually... It says hit by 0, so that would have missed.
Does it have the grapple effect on it?
It does have the grapple effect, yep. No, shit, I did enfeebled. I did the wrong hand.
Oh,
I think that
okay.
would have hit. I think that would have hit then,
It was
yes.
off guard.
All right.
Yeah. Alright, so that would have hit. Excellent.
Bad damage.
Alright, so what kind of damage does this one deal?
Mental.
Mental. Okay, so now you learn that yes, it can do this every round. So it uses its reaction to switch to mental damage.
Bad.
But that's fine. It won't resist my damage.
Alright.
Okay. It's 2 actions, and then I'm going to follow up with an attack at map because this is bad. But I'm going to attack the other one, I think, with a bottle.
It does get fright and 1, of course.
That's right. Yes, it gets fright in 1.
Okay.
I'm going to now put a ball of lightning in my hand and attack the one south of discretion.
Okay.
So I don't have to fight through that cover.
Mm-hmm.
And but it's gonna take 3 splash damage.
Okay.
I mean, 4 splash damage.
It will go ahead and use its reaction to activate the runic resistance and take no damage.
Okay. I point these things out to Vashon, who is standing next to me.
So I just sort of I don't know if I dare to say this, but the runic resistance has the arcane tag.
Right.
Does it trigger a surge?
It does not, because it's not casting. Yeah, it's not casting a spell.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like an innate ability of the creature. Yep.
Good. That's for the best.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Yeah, it would actually be unplayable. This encounter would not be playable. All right.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Play passes to Resourceful. Resourceful is going to put Are they allowed when they're grabbed? Yeah, they can do a let's see. Flat check. You attempt to manipulate action while grappled. So, reapplying his grip, that would be a manipulate action.
Correct.
Okay. Otherwise, he has a -2 to attacks with a scimitar.
Yes.
All right, so he'll try a flat check to reapply his grip.
Okay.
All right, he does a good job. All right, and then he's gonna try and dual strike you. Or twin strike, or whatever the fuck they call it. So I'll take off disarm. There we go. And here we go. Scimitar. And scimitar. Alright, second one's gonna hit. For 16 points of slashing damage.
It's the thing where they don't get mapped.
They make both attacks, and then they only get 1 map off of making it. So both attacks at full, and then if they wanted to make a third Pac-Man, that attack would only be at map -1. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Yeah. All right. As this turn ends, he loses that last bit of frightened, but he is still grabbed by you, and that will end his turn. Down in the flight deck, they're maintaining. Everything seems fine. Up here, Cavalier, Spellscar, Marauder. As you go to finish off Gebbin, he does see that there's a ladder there. Maybe he could go down and cause some mischief down below. Yeah, get some treasure. So he's going to use his flight speed. He's going to fly to the ladder, and he's going to swoop down that ladder.
As combatants.
So as he comes down the stairs, he looks around. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. Let's get some treasure. Yeah. And he's gonna start looking around for treasure. So I'll have him move and take like a seek action. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, so that's his turn down there. His 2 buddies, they could definitely take 1 dragon. I mean, it ain't nothing. Alright, play passes to Hostile, Spellscar, Sky, Marauder. They live in the
desert. They know that these dragons are dangerous creatures, and it's got to be put out of commission. So they're going to go hard on discretion. Here is the first of 2 scimitar attacks.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go for the disarm.
Okay.
There is. It's not allowing panache. Yeah, it was.
Okay. It's going to go for the second attack. There we go. A 1 and a 2. Alright, so it's going to miss, and then with a singular map, it will try and lash out at you with its talons. And hit. Alright, for 9 points of slashing damage, and then I need you to make a fortitude save. Alright, seems fine. Everything's good. Alright, and it will maintain its position. Alright, Nolby is going to step up, close the door, and then continue to shout for help into the PA system. Alright, Stack. To you.
I'm gonna delay my turn till the end of initiative so everyone can stay quickened for a little while longer.
Ooh, that's unfortunately not how that works.
Okay.
The effect is going to end now, whether you delay or not. Yeah, they thought of that. Pathfinder kids. Yep.
Okay.
So you still want to delay, or do you want to take your turn?
Oh, no, I'll take my turn. Nice.
Okay.
I was looking for my character. Alright, stride. Uh-oh. Finish my stride right here. Oops.
Alright, as you move out into the hallway, you see there is a Cavalier Spell Scar Sky Marauder with 1 scimitar out, looking around for booty.
So I don't recognize you here. And then he goes for a Spell Strike attack.
Okay.
So he will cast a spell. Let's try ignition. So yeah. Alright. And then he throws... Let's see if this bandolier works now. Should work. And...
Okay,
should be a +1 on it, but...
Okay, 25 is going to hit.
Alright. So... damage...
Oh, before anything else, give me that
yeah.
D20 roll. You just got to get another nat 20. No problem, no problem. Alright, give me a D100 roll. 79. I feel like you guys have had that one before. Let's see. And stack level 5. Okay. Alright, 79. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Cosmic Surge. A cosmic force aligns with a single creature within 60 feet, and that creature gains a +5 circumstance bonus to all checks, DCs, armor class for 1 minute, no hero points for rolls, as it is also a fortune effect. So
yes,
every...
I had that one. Walter had it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So,
does it go down?
I'm gonna say that it would just... We'll just deal with this floor.
Okay.
It's just between you and him. I mean, it doesn't say that the effect is blocked by anything. It just says within 60 feet, which would, I think, cover the whole airship. So if everyone wants to do a roll-off for it, they can. Yeah, we'll just have everybody do a roll-off. Fine. Alright, it's 15, currently Bellinor with an 18 to beat. Bellinora's got an 18 to beat. Alright, here is Oh, looks like a roll-off between Bellinora and Cavalier. Let's see if the others can snake it, though. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I guess the one that is currently grappled by discretion has been filled with cosmic power.
Why do I hear boss music?
Let me, you know what, Gavin, he's gonna try, because damn it, he's having a tough time. Oh, it was so good. And then Vashon, just to be a dick, he'll try.
Come on, Vashon.
Oh my god, all those 18s. Alright, so this dude right here is now possessed of cosmic strength and power beyond the wildest imaginings. Great.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'll just give him this white dot here, so that we know that he is godlike in his ways.
Vashon, we may want to get in that room to the right.
Alright, so discretion, as you're holding this guy, you feel, and I don't even know what the percentage is of a +5, but you feel that this dude's muscles increase, his size increases, his confidence increases, his poise increases. Everything about him is suddenly like +5. Like, it's just like almost overwhelming, the presence that is there that you're holding. You could feel the cosmic divinity of creation pulsing beneath this guy's hideously poxed and scarred skin.
Good times.
Alright, I guess I'll tint this dude with something. There we go, so we at least know he's different right at a glance. Alright. Let's see. And then, here we go.
Okay.
Alright, so Stack, anyways, you don't know what happened, but it's probably cool. It's probably cool. So anyways, down here,
damage,
you've hit this guy.
And the spell damage.
Ooh, that's good spell damage. Alright. Does it also cause persistent, or is that only
that also causes persistent, yeah.
Alright, then for sure that's what he's going to use the runic resistance on. Is the fire. Alright. So damage and damage.
And then I got to scroll all the way back up to level of persistent damage. Just drop it on there.
And it should turn on. Hey, amazing. 3d4? That's incredible! Oh my god. Alright, and that's your 3 Pac-Mans, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, play passes to Ketrin.
Okay. I am going to move 30 feet. I'm going to move 34 feet, 30 more feet, and I'm gonna yell out to this guy that you don't deserve this divine power. My goddess and I can take you. The challenge. And then I'm gonna shoot him.
Alright. That shield gun.
Yeah.
Alright, as you go to fire on him, his AC, which is now technically 5 points higher, it just bounces off his fucking muscles.
I mean, I was
because
just
Stack
getting
made
his
you guys a boss fight, so.
I'm just getting his attention.
Oh yeah, alright. Okay, I have upped his AC accordingly. Alright. Play passes to Vulture. Vulture, they're still screaming into the mic. They're dying up there. People are dying. There's crazy lion bird dudes. They got double swords. They must be rangers. And she says it in a way that a 5th edition character would never say it, which is to say
Rangers
we should
strong.
we should be scared. Yeah.
All right. Does the PA system ring out throughout the whole ship?
Yeah. It's, you know.
Okay.
There's a PA. You could talk back if you want in the There's another one in the flight deck.
Vulture's going to yell to Vera, close the door, bar yourself in. I'm going to help him up top. So he's going to stride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stride. 1, 2, 3. I see a combatant. Well, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 strides to move. Target homeboy. Shoot him with my marbles. Yeah, no, we don't set fours in this house. Reroll. I got something except for that.
Alright.
24 to hit him.
That hits.
Alright, as he takes the 12 points of piercing damage, you see that the pustules on his body explode! And sizzling acid hits everything around him. Good thing no one was next to him while he took that damage type. Alright, anything else?
Recorded. Alright, that's it for me. That's
Anything else?
reactions.
Okay. Alright, let's head to repeated spell Sky Raider. Alright.
They're here to raid.
Raiding's what it's all about. Let's see. Keep accidentally clicking stuff. This goblin, he's not a threat anymore. So it's gonna turn the corner, and you hear its toe nails kind of clacking on the thing as it does, and it sees you, Bella, and it approaches.
Okay.
All right. It's going to. Let's see. It doesn't have 2 scimitars out, so it's going to pull out its second scimitar. And then it is going to, as it's pulling out its scimitar, lash out at you with its talon.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. And miss. With a 4. Alright. Play will pass to
Vashon.
Alright,
It's counting me
Vashon.
as length too.
Oh, really? Oh.
Redneck.
Maybe because Vashon is not,
What are you saying, Crash Joe?
I don't remember. Oh, you know what? It's because it's like a different menu to change their affiliations. So I think he's currently just neutral party. So my bad.
I saved him.
All right. He says, Bella, you got this.
Help discretion.
All right. Let's see. What do I got here? So he's going to use bomber to only deal splash damage to the primary target, and then he'll do the primary target as this guy right there, and then with some quick alchemy, he'll throw out some bombs. All right, so he's gonna throw a red ampule. Ends miss. Alright, and then let's see. Got 2 more actions though. 2 more actions. What could he do? Man, it's a tough situation.
Or is that only?
The lucky is only for critically failing. Yeah. Let's see. So then he'll go ahead and let's see. Okay. He's gonna go ahead and try again with map. Here we go. He'll do a. Yeah. Try to get that poison down. Oh, damn.
Well, now.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, now he could do it. All right, so he'll re-roll. There we go. That was a smoke bomb he tried to throw. Oh, it's got plus smoke bomb if you want smoke bomb. Got it. All right. Well, he re-rolled his blight bomb and it still didn't hit, and it actually critically missed the second time. Man, he says, shucks, this isn't going as well as I hoped.
All rolling pretty bad. Please stay safe.
You too. And he is going to put in his hand an elixir of life. Alright. And that is his turn. Gavin is just really fucked up. He's gonna crawl over to the railing. He's just gonna stay there for now, mustering his courage. Alright, as we head into the next round, I will roll a D13. See how things go. Alright, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Katrin, you become the epicenter of the magical effect. A beautiful beacon of light, standing off against another beautiful beacon of light.
I am divine.
Beautiful. Discretion. You're up.
Okay. Yeah, let's just do the finisher and get the fuck out, I think. Yeah. I will try and just... You are the one south of me with my tail.
Okay.
Go tail.
Oh my god.
That's terrible because that's a finisher. So it will still take some damage. Barely anything. Confident finisher, you do half your precision strike damage.
Got it.
On a failure. Plus 3d6, yes. So it'll take half damage and one south of me.
Alright, what damage is this?
It would be piercing, bludgeoning. Bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, it takes the bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And then I will... Let's go for a trip on him and I'll run away.
Okay, you can do a trip even if you do a finisher, because trip has the attack tag.
You're right, you're right. Okay, I'll do a tumble and then I'll run away.
Okay. Alright, so you're releasing grab on this dude?
That'll happen when I move, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I go via the edge here. I can't go through the banister, but...
Okay, so do you want to go
two
out?
actions, get him behind Katrin.
Yes, get behind
Okay.
Katrin.
Alright, so you were targeting this dude?
No, the southern one.
Oh.
'Cause I just wanted to farm a match back.
Okay.
I'm not gonna... Well, I'm not gonna attempt...
Wait, so where did you tumble if you got through this guy's space?
I didn't go through that guy's base. I went through this guy to the south, down past him, and then over the edge.
Oh,
over
this
the
is all...
difficult terrain,
Okay.
and then past Katrin.
And you
2
had enough
strides.
movement to do all the stuff? Okay, gotcha.
35 speed and 2 actions, yeah.
Alright, sweet. Okay, sounds good. Alright. And that would be your turn. That brings us to Bellinora.
Fuck.
Also, by moving next to discretion, you are dazzled. There you go. Alright, Bellinora, it's you.
This is not good. I'm gonna continue to focus on the one that discretion just hit because it has damage on it. So I'm going to follow up with a Dread Ampule. It's already targeted. Dread Ampule. Please. This is rough.
That's gonna miss.
You're a point. Almost the end of the session. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
going to.
Well, 29 very tense minutes. 29 very tense minutes.
I have 3.
Okay, well, yeah, in that case.
I think that one's gonna do. No, that was discretion. But I did get a 31. Awesome. Alright, so
that's gonna hit, but not critically.
Okay, here comes the damage. But not bad this time.
Okay.
Tell me he
this
resists.
one is resistant to electricity, and his turn has not come back around.
Hell yeah.
So he takes the full damage.
Okay, and he's frightened 1.
Alright.
So that was my first Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna... I guess I should just focus fire. I'm gonna then follow up with a bottled lightning.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna do a alchemist fire because he's already resistant to lightning.
Okay.
I apologize. My character thinks it has too many things in its in its hand. Okay. Here it comes.
Okay.
Alchemist fire. Okay.
Gonna hit.
No. I'm sorry. I didn't select map. It's gonna be a 20.
Then a 20's not going to hit.
Can I succeed at a call? Oh, wait. No. I have an expiration effect. Is it close
Okay.
enough?
Well, you can try to roll it.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
What's the... Never mind. Got
It's
it.
a D3.
And I got a
All right.
3. So that's a
that brings up to
23.
23 is enough.
Damage. Here it comes. Not bad.
All right. That's good damage.
And
And it
persistent
takes-
fire.
Right. Okay.
And that's my second action.
Okay.
Shit, what do I even do with my third action? I don't usually stand in place very often. I should devise stratagem, but I'm panicking.
Recall knowledge is always a good one.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't know what I'm going to get
Okay.
at this point, but I'm just going to use my third action to recall knowledge.
Okay. Let's see. Yes, you recognize these creatures from your studies. Alright. So, these creatures, let's see. Trying to figure out the actual name of these creatures. Hold on. Spellscar Marauders. They're an actual type of creature, though. I'm trying to remember what the name is. Essentially, these creatures are humanoid, like Sphinx descendants. So they're like creatures that have. They're called Maftets. M-A-F-T-E-T. And so what a Maftet is, they are hawk-winged humanoids with leonoid lower bodies that dwell in ancient ruins and cities through thought loss, typically in deserts or mountain regions. They view themselves as guardians and practice a specialized technique of dual-wielding scimitars, so central to their culture that their scimitars are their cherished family heirlooms. Your mana waste knowledge has informed you that these guys are maybe a bit feral and out of their minds. They are definitely mutants. They are mana waste mutants.
Okay.
That basically throws many things that you might know about a creature out the window, depending on how the mutation has affected their mind and body. You may ask a mechanical question.
Do they have any known weaknesses?
They have no known weaknesses.
Sad. Okay.
Alright. Play passes to Resourceful, Spellscar, Sky Marauder, who has also been affected essentially by God mode. Got it. Alright. They get a +5 circumstance bonus to all checks and DCs. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, Ketron, sure. This guy will, let's see, he's got something here for this. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. He says, yes. I will face you once this worm is dealt with. And they're going to use Raptor Dive? Let's see. Oh, no. They have to be flying ahead of time to do that. Okay. Let's see. Well, they already talked shit that he was gonna, deal with this, this dragon, so I guess he'll deal with the dragon. So he will fly up and around, land behind you, Discretion, and attack with the two, scimitars. Since you tried to knock one of his precious family heirlooms out of his hands, he's taken this to heart. Alright.
God damn it.
Why would you change the music copy? Ah! Alright, hold on. Yeah, and he starts like vibing to his club mix as he comes over.
Yeah,
You know, when the music changes, it's like often it means a turn in the battle. Like this might be when we start winning.
Oh, there is maybe a
feel that way.
He specifically has a theme song now.
Yeah, right. There you go.
It came with the godhood.
It's
The blessing of
with the
stack.
Rave
Yeah.
vibes, you know.
The blessing of stack is what has occurred here today.
Do you feel blessed discretion?
No.
Alright, he has a
+5 status to this attack. Here we go. Here's the first one.
It's gonna be bad.
I mean, is it attacks? It just says checks.
Yeah, strikes are a check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good try.
Yeah, I mean, it even does this, like, armor class and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah.
These are the wheedlingest of hours.
Stack just handing out these bonuses like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'll
here
use
comes the
my
second
reaction.
attack. Okay.
Here's your...
I have a thing coming in to
There you
help.
go.
Alright, so this will apply to the final damage that comes in, because both of these will be combined into one damage roll.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So here's the first damage. Alright, and here's the critical damage.
Down out of the way.
Alright, so 36 damage total, which you then reduce.
No, I'm down out of the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
And 8 health.
oh, gotcha. Alright, and then you're downed.
That is his full action economy, was to fly over and do that. And then... did anyone have anything? It sounded like somebody...
No, I thought it was going to be 2 separate attacks. I have a card that will protect them if they are down.
Fine. You hear Captain Farrah Winslow on the PA, and she says, Zara saw something big.
Just a shadow of it, but it was winged, and it's heading our way. Hope everything's okay up there. Oh. Alright. Spellscar, Cavalier, he gets his reaction back, and then he says there's a guy over there. So, yeah, he only has one scimitar out, though. Is he gonna face this guy now, or is he gonna wait? Yeah, he's gonna step into this side room, close the door, and do something on the other side of the door. And then he's gonna take that 3d4 at the end of his turn from the fire. Let's see. She rolls automatically. Alright. I don't know why I did it twice. That's a little spicy. But he resists some of it. So
still takes some damage. Alright. And that brings us to hostile. Alright, hostile is stirred. And then there's this scary lady. And then there's this small person right here. And there's also a staircase. Doesn't want to leave his bro hanging though. So let's see. It's pretty beat up.
This one right here, has he had a chance to get his second scimitar out? I knew I should have had like a toggle for that. It's a market. I feel like he has, because he flew up, he used his claw, and then he equipped his other scimitar. That sounds right. Okay. Then in that case, he's gonna move to here, which will teleport him, and then I'll have to teleport him back down. Alright, Ketrin. This guy's gonna swing on you twice. Here we go.
Cool. Do it.
First and second.
Oh, ow.
Alright, so the first one hits critically, the second one's gonna miss. Here is the damage. 28 points of slashing damage. Alright, now will be their turn. Nolby.
Oh, he was dazzled though. I don't know if dazzled would have caused a status effect that would have...
He has to roll a flat check before each hit. That's
so that might, that might miss.
Yeah, I think the target is concealed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dazzled, your eyes are overstimulated.
Vision, all objects are concealed from you, so he's got to do flat check on the first one. He missed on the second one, so we don't need to worry about that one. So let's see.
Okay, so he did land that first hit, but because the cloak is in effect, he has to roll against the effect to see if he gets blinded. So Cloak of Colors. Let's see. He's got to make a will save. Failure, he's blinded for 1 round. Critical failure, he is stunned for 1 round. All right, and then we're looking at a DC of 20 for this will save. Go. All right, so he is blinded by the light for 1 round. All right, nice. Beep, blinded. Cool. Okay, that brings us to Nolby. Nolby just shouting into the thing. It's just, that's the background of the whole fight, is her just screaming into the thing that they are not okay. Things are not alright. Maybe they're alright. She uses 1 Pac-Man to open the door, looks around, 2nd Pac-Man to close the door, 3rd Pac-Man to keep screaming things are not alright. Stack, to you.
Alright. This guy ran off this way, to the south.
To the south, yep.
You ran into your game room.
Oh, not the game room. Yeah, not the game.
Alright, so as you open the door, you see that he has both scimitars equipped. Ha-ha!
Alright.
You had to use 2 of your 3 Pac-Mans. This guy,
is it...
big brain. Big brain.
Yeah. Let's see. They have 1 action spell. So they're all 2 actions. Alright, I guess I will strike him with my dagger.
Alright, a 22 is gonna hit. As you strike him for 6 points of piercing damage, his pustules explode all over you. So go ahead and give me a reflex saving throw. Okay. The DC was a 22, so that's going to be a failure. You're going to take full damage.
I will use my cat's luck to re-roll it.
Okay. Alright, you got 9 acid damage coming at you.
Oh, it got worse. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay. The 21 is still a fail.
Does it succeed out of... Is it 22?
Oh, as you asked, you have to do it. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see what the deck says. I mean, you're still going to take half the damage. So. Clipped your hands. Oopsie, you hit yourself as on the target. Ingrown nail. -1 circumstance bonus until you score a critical hit. You critically hit your nearest sound. We'll say ingrown nail. There you go. Your life has gotten more complicated. You just realized that one of your beautiful cat claws is torn during all this scuffle and commotion. It's very distracting to you. All right, and that is your 3rd Pac-Man. Woo. Okay.
Yeah, logged out.
Katrin, back to you.
Okay. Step 1, I am going to I'm going to do battle medicine on discretion.
Okay.
And then I will... What's this? Treat wounds. Treat wounds. Haha. I'm doing expert DC. Treat wounds. Roll. Okay. Woohoo! Critical success.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, 30 points of healing for discretion.
Alright. Then, I am going to attempt to reposition discretion. Okay. Discretion. Move yourself to 5 feet in any direction within my reach.
Well, and their reach, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, like...
You just put me down here, either side of her.
Okay, so here.
Can't go through the banister.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. And then, for my last action, I will raise my shield. And for flavor, I will call out to the godlike one, You coward. You keep hitting this weakling. Take on someone your own size.
All right. It looks over at the
dragon just sprawled on the air balloon, tangled in the ropes, and it nods like, yeah, you're right. My bad.
I look at discretion like I'm sorry.
Okay.
Narrow my eyes.
the vulture.
All right. Stack. You can handle that guy.
I admire your confidence in me.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, bud. It's getting a bit worse up there. So, Vulture is going to spend one action to when you reload as he strides 30 feet to here, and then sees what is this? A godlike being.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you remember what that was like? The fleeting moments that you spent as a godlike being.
My divinity, give that back.
Take it, Vulture. Gun crit his ass.
But no, I am actually going to target the one that is behind Petrin because they're weak.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's happening to them. So
right.
here
they're gonna have a little bit of cover, just a little bit of cover. All right, hold on a sec.
Yeah, they are afraid, so that should reduce their AC.
They're afraid. They're blinded. I don't know if that also stacks.
Yep. Let's see. Well, it doesn't stack. Well, actually, it's a status penalty. All right. Let's see. You hit.
I'm addicted.
Wow. I mean, we're almost done, so yeah. All right, that's gonna hit.
All right, it's a regular hit.
I think you rolled the same thing.
Jesus Christ.
All right, 8 points of damage to this guy right here. What is he currently resisting? Electricity?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think instinctively, I think his turn's come back around, right?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. Here, I'll mark them with a dot, a yellow dot, so that we know that they don't have it. So yeah, he'll go ahead and use it to resist some of the damage.
Okay. And do you have the ammo that does 2 different types of damage, or no?
Yeah. I concussive, so I can do either bludgeoning or piercing.
But you don't get to choose. It's this weapon. Well, when determining their creatures, use the weaker of the target's resistance or immunity to piercing or bludgeoning. Okay, so it would become resistant. Now, if you shot him again, it would switch to bludgeoning because he has piercing up, is what would happen. So for this one, he already took the damage, so the damage can't be changed. Then that triggers this ability, but now, if the ability is up against that type of damage, it'll switch automatically for you. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So he will runic resistance, and he'll switch to
Piercing? He'll still take a little bit of piercing, which is cool, because then his pustules explode acid all over Discretion and Catherine.
Alright. Pustules. There we go. So I need Discretion and Catherine to give me basic reflex saves.
Oof.
Ooh. Alright. Neither of you critically failed, which is good. Here comes the damage. 6 points of acid damage for each of you. Alright, what else you got,
I
Vulture?
believe that would trigger your reaction, by the way, Captain, if you wanted to.
Oh, that's true. Sure, I'll give discretion resistance to that, so you don't take any damage.
Ooh,
And
okay.
yeah, I will attack this guy behind me.
Alright. Now this is from your
I'll do this thing. Retributive strike.
Oh.
An enemy damages you, your ally, or yep. So he's just damaging. He's not making a strike or anything. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, so.
Wait, does he get a chance to be like, "I'm sorry"?
No, he does not.
Okay. Well, the Redeemer does. You know, the bad guy can be like, "Oh, my bad. I'll be a good guy now." It never happened in all of Abomination Vaults, but you know, it would have been cool. All right, let's do it.
All right, there you go. Here.
Okay, that is gonna hit. Give me some damage.
Have some damage. It is bludgeoning.
Some good damage.
Nice. Alright, takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Doesn't cause pustules to flow.
Okay. That's bloodied now. Great.
Yeah, you bloodied one of them. It's fantastic.
Yeah. All right. Anything else from this guy? It's from Vulture, right? Yeah, Vulture. Anything else from you? You caused a lot to happen there.
I did. A chain of reaction. You
didn't make a mid boss, but it's still pretty cool.
I'll never aspire to that. I'm going to use my last action to actually mark. Well, I don't know how long this will stay alive. Screw it. I'm going to mark prey on them.
Okay. Is there anything that I hit for that?
No, I just turned something on my end.
Okay.
And I think that is it.
Alright. Play passes to repeated. Alright, repeated. They've got a Bellinora in their sight.
Here we go. They got a scimitar in both hands.
Yeah, they do.
Here we go. 1, a 2.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Alright, and then here comes the damage. Alright, 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And then they will do
It's
what?
For what it's worth, it's also saying that Bella is flanked.
Yep.
Because of that.
Still marked as hostile.
Let's see. They crit by 14. They crit by 14.
It would make a
would-
difference, but
yeah,
you
yeah.
can change Vashon's disposition to us if you make it.
Where is the disposition? Alliance, opposition, party. Here we go. Okay.
Hey.
All right. Okay.
So then...
Yeah. So your relationship has changed with Vashon. He is now He's now party. So there you go. You made progress on the battlefield. Here, it's gonna give you a map talon.
Yeah.
All right, 26. Here's some damage, and I'll need a fortitude save. 8 points of slashing and a fortitude saving throw.
Just click there. Yep. That's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, you feel fine. No big deal.
-8.
What?
I took 8 more damage.
Oh yeah, you took 8. Yeah, it's right above there. You took 8 slashing damage from the talons.
I'm bloodied.
All right, Vashon is like, I need to get you out of here. Eh?
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. At least, like, let's help the others over there.
Alright. He's not very good at reposition, so he'll just keep fighting.
Just go with what you feel.
Okay. Well, he was gonna try and throw you down the ladder. That's how he felt, but
What you feel? I don't know.
Okay, he's going to throw at hostile guy over there that's got all manner of issues. So here we go.
He'll do an alchemist fire. Incredible.
You're doing great, honey.
Our side has not been growing.
Hey,
Use his thing.
this is once per round, y'all.
I love that for him.
Wow.
Alright, let's try again. It doesn't seem to help him much, though.
Man,
Sometimes the dice tell a story. That's what Dom tells me all the time.
I miss halfling luck.
Oh, it does smash now.
Alright, yeah, so let's see.
1 splash damage.
Doesn't have to beat, does he?
I feel like he should have.
What feet? No, he's got the
Wet.
bomber, so it doesn't affect your allies.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Alright, so this guy'll take 1 point of fire damage. Big helper Vashon on the scene. Vashon will then throw a...
Ooh, he'll throw a blight bomb. He's definitely gonna get a natty 20 on this one.
Okay. And, oof. He's still got the elixir of life in his hands. Got to keep the other hand free. He's gonna turn to this guy, and he's gonna demoralize him. Yep. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh.
Yep. He's gonna say, hey, you ain't so tough. Back off the little lady and fight someone your own size.
Punchable trait giving him a -2 on his attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
It gains the punchable taunt mandatory feature. Let me see. Creature immediately, an opponent critically fails to strike against this creature. No, nothing ever critically fails against Spashon, so that's why it's never come into play.
Oh no, I'm just saying that on his attack rolls, it's saying he's getting a -2 to his attack rolls for being punchable.
Yeah, he is. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Play will pass to Gavin. Oh man, Gavin's like kind of checked out here. He's gonna move up and he's gonna run to the engine. Alright. And that brings us to the beginning of the round, which, I mean, we're at time. It might be a good place to stop. I don't think any of you are near a window, so you can't see what is coming. But it would have made for a really good end of session, like, oh shit.
Here's what we'll do. Okay. Over the PA, hear the captain shouting, and she says,
Oh my god, I don't know for sure what it is, but I think it's about to land. And then those of you near this ladder, you hear something very big land on top of the ship and let out 3 roars. One is a bleating goat, the other a mighty lion, and the third a deadly dragon.
Fucking chimera.
So that's where we'll end it. That's with that happening.
all right.
Yeah, it's doing great. Doing good. Alright. I'll roll this thing and its adds into the initiative real quick.
Oh, and it brought friends.
It's okay.
I mean, maybe it'll eat this godlike being.
Maybe they're not affiliated, you know?
Wishful thinking.
Alright.
Then we just have a chaotic 3-way on top of this airship.
Okay.
Crazy.
So let me roll those guys in real quick before I forget. Okay, great. Alright. Ballet, you're still in control of the initiative when we come back next week. Ballet controls initiative into next week. Round 4.
And we have to move the effect.
Oh, yes, I'll add that too. Roll for new color float effects. Which was actually kind of cool because it came into play. So that's nice. Mechanically. Ooh.
All right. I think you guys are doing, I mean, the rolls are pretty bad. But I don't know what else to say. The rolls are pretty bad. But I think you guys are going to be okay.
Anyways, I'll take you guys back to the dashboard. And did anybody have any announcements before we adjourned for the week? Nobody? Everything's business as normal? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
So,
That's nice.
Do you have any announcements?
Do I have any announcements? Not really. My normal game schedule is happening. I know I missed a ton of streams this week. I was just really busy at my day job. And there's just only so many spoons in the drawer, so much energy in the tank. But I hope to return to normal schedule this week with everything. And yeah, I guess that's it. If you follow Curse of Strahd, both the Curse of Strahd games are getting pretty interesting. some pretty crazy stuff I think is unfolding. So for both groups. So I'm nervous and excited for tomorrow. And then Mythic, if you follow that game, they're in Praxis right now, doing Praxis stuff. They have decided to just clear every floor of the tower from the bottom to the top. So we should be done around 2026, which is when Kingmaker will start up.
That also includes the arena, right?
Oh, why not? Why not? Everything. Yeah, mini arena arc inside the dungeon. Sure. Let's go.
5-star it.
Gotta collect all the gym badges.
Oh my god. Anyways, Monday your fellows. Monday your fellows will continue their game and all that jazz. Tuesday they're having a rap party for Cyberpunk. Yeah. So hope everybody has a good weekend, a good week. Hope you're finding lots of people to play games with on the server, and enjoy the day.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for running. Mm-hmm. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.